Hello, this is Markiplier.
I says to him, "That's not my Mario Kart. That's my wife."
This guy. Hard to believe. It's hard to believe. It's shocking.
Like sometimes it just comes to you in the moment, you know.
I'm gonna have to take my jumper off for that one. Fucking hell. Woo!
You ever laugh at a joke so much you gotta start stripping on stream? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Beerio Kart, guys. We've got a fun night planned ahead of us, and I found some really we got a really fun donation goal that's not up there. Charlie doesn't even know about it yet, but if we get up to $100, I'm gonna read the X2 watch history, and I found a nice little block of content.
No. Hold on.
Too late?
No.
It's too late. It's nothing that bad. It's nothing weird.
Alright, if it's not that bad, I'm not gonna look now.
Okay.
I'll wait until the hell.
It's not that bad.
Part of why you'd want to reach the $1,000 donation goal, where we pay a author to write crystal clear, is to avoid grammatical errors like that.
Please stop bullying me. Listen, I spelled it wrong. I'm sorry. Pay an author. I had to fit it in. I had to fit it in.
Pay an author. We just get a $50 donation.
No.
Can't scale down the text. It's just, the text just not there yet.
Why is it there?
I had about $50 of donations during my Twitch streams, so
what?
I wanted.
My controller isn't working.
Oh
my goodness!
Fucking God, Corey!
You sure?
Text just isn't there yet.
All right, fix it quick.
Come on.
It was working when we were up last time, wasn't it? Unless Charlie was doing the exact same thing I was doing.
He probably was.
Check your controller.
Xbox controller. Yeah.
Just make sure it's plugged in, or like the
left.
Make sure it clicked plugged in.
It's all.
What about controller number 2?
Maybe.
Sometimes you got to do number 2 as well.
Yeah. I'll do that again. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Should be fine. But...
Sick. Right, here we go. Okay. Boys, chat. Apologies. Tech wasn't there yet, but it's back now. And then the game isn't showing. Come on.
For you?
This is
no,
me.
No. On stream.
Give it a sec. It's fine. Yogg's Pet Shame replied to the ask you made me ask them.
No shit. Did they actually? Okay, we'll need to at some point this stream read it out. That's sick. Oh my god. So basically, I asked Ma to reach out to the blog guy, the Yog Pet Shame guy, and say that Yogg's Cast is currently in talks of X2 to joining their thing, and he didn't respond for the longest time, but now it's that's beautiful.
Corey,
I was clicked off.
Okay.
I was moving to Windows.
Bless him.
Look, I wanted to have the stream layout better. That was more important to me than winning the race.
Charlie, are you desynced? Fuck's sake.
I'm just fucking with you.
You could. All right, so the rules of Beerio Kart are simple, boys and girls. Rule 1, do not value what you're doing tomorrow because it will be ruined. Rule number 2, every race, you've got to drink a drink of liquor. Oh.
Fuck, I had to blast those red shells.
So yeah, you got to drink every race. When you're drinking, you've got to be stopped. You don't need to be pulled over on the side of the road, which I've seen some Beerio Karts do. And you can't drink on the first lap. And that's pretty much it. And we also have a rule that you can't cheese for second place items. You always have to be trying to... When it comes to items, you can't stop and try to get something better. Take that.
Can you fucking not? You just fucked me so hard.
Yeah. Drinking?
Classic. Okay. And we got some really good rewards for today. Not looking forward to it, but...
Why don't you talk about some of them? Because I haven't even looked yet.
Okay. So, Of course, $100 will times 2 the drinks for the next 3 races, as we do, just to get our drink up, if you guys want to get us more drunk. $200 for one podcast episode. We'll also take an IQ test to see who the smartest ex-crew member is. That'll be on a podcast. $750 on a $500. Obviously, I make the Blues Clues episode. I dropped that down from $750. And I'll do like a parody Blues Clues episode. $750. I will record myself going to a judo lesson.
Okay.
And see how well I do.
Fuck off, Corey or Charlie. Sorry, Corey.
Yeah, so
Fuck off, Corey.
Thank you, Corey. I would love to see the judo episode. That sounds good.
And record it and do it in the same style of a Life of Charlie sort of thing.
$1,000. Charlie tries the bench press 250 without any prep.
Yeah.
how much do I need to pay to have the Life of Charlie stuff uploaded as a video next?
I know. I was supposed to do it Tuesday and I didn't. I let you guys down. I know.
All right.
I know. It's gonna
Charlie,
be
you just like fuck off for a week sometimes. Like from last Thursday to this Thursday, you just disappeared.
Yeah, I was ill and then something happened.
What happened?
I can't talk about it.
I think we're a few drinks away from I can talk about it, but
Yeah.
No. That's definitely on the film. Corey.
I've been playing a lot of Switch, so I have my B's and my A's mixed up.
You didn't even tell the boys about it off stream? Don't know about that. It's kind of sketchy.
Am I supposed to tell you every time I play with my Switch?
Fuck me. That was something out of Star Wars. Jesus Christ.
And get attacked by a fucking demon?
Listen, boys, never burped before? Come on.
Oh.
Freaking? There's no freaking you?
So, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, so judo lesson at 750.
Oh my god.
Get out of here with your fucking lightnings.
That is so fucking annoying. You got that
You
many
just
red
got
shells.
2 lightnings in a row. What are you talking about?
Oh, fuck off.
That is so annoying. You got one of the most common items in the game. It's bullshit. It is.
So, $1,000.
3 red shells. Are you serious?
Listen, that was
That's
fucking,
correct.
God damn it, dude. This is annoying. I'm having such a bad oh, and there's the items. Love and life. And you both got golden mushroom. Just fuck me up, fam.
I mean, gold and eat my fucking crumb.
Oh,
sorry.
my
4th lightning of the game.
fucking god.
Yes! Deserved!
No, it's not! You got 3 lightnings in that!
He's trash.
Deserved!
It's like you're playing golf and Charlie gets a handicap. It's like Charlie's +1 for wins.
Yes, baby.
It's trash, dude.
Oh dear. Well played, fellas. Well played.
Fuck off. Like, I fucking hate this game. I don't know why we play this fucking game twice a month.
It's fucking fun.
It's not.
Oh yeah, we didn't get the Charlie does a meme, did we? Fuck. Shit.
No.
The TikTok meme. God damn,
No.
that's the one that I want to see more than any.
Yeah, I put that 2,000. It'll come down, so don't worry about it, guys. That'll come down.
2,000. Oh shit.
Yeah, no. That's because I didn't want to forget it. So I was just like, okay, I'll just put it down at 2,000 just so I won't forget.
Hey, I sent you those memes. Did I send you that video of the guy who like takes like the thirst traps and he like?
Yeah.
I'd love it to
And
see
he
you do one of
repeats
those too. Yeah. It's like normal guy does these like weird like zoomer thirst traps. They're fucking. It's so funny.
Fucking yeah. But I will lower that one down just so I know to do it.
Okay.
Fucking lightning.
Yeah, so when is
Shut your stupid mouth.
When is that meme competition ending?
We'll do it next podcast, I guess.
There we
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen.
You heard it here first. It'll definitely happen this time, I promise. Oh, nice.
No, everyone, I promise.
Mickey donated $5. Woo spy in.
Or Mitchie
my
with
God,
the
how did
$5 with the wheel spin. Absolutely, my man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did I drink? I don't think I did. No, I didn't.
I need to properly refill my drink. Goodness.
Oh, that is unfair. Unfair. Ooh. God damn it. Don't squish. Don't squish! Oh.
You stay away from me, you dickhead.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I couldn't do it naked, but 3 jumps in a row.
Damn.
Oh, thank God. Gone are the days where we could do that naked without an issue at all.
What do you mean? I did 3 naked last time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not gone other days. We haven't all given up hope.
Yeah, you do look pretty downtrodden, not gonna lie.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, I woke up, I was like really not super well. And I was like, no, I'm gonna pull through. I'm gonna take all the ibuprofen and paracetamol I can to get to a stage of health to do this. Well, we got a wheel spin for Mitchie.
Oh shit, do it quick.
Right, it's gonna land on in reverse.
Okay.
Right, here we go. Oh, that was clean. Corey. What's going on, Corey?
Keep clicking off.
Brilliant. Yes.
I was doing it for you, Charlie. So
Oh, fuck. That's bad.
I was trying to see if I could see your webcam.
No, I not on this layout. Tech isn't.
Oh,
there
no.
yet, unfortunately.
No, I was moving things so I could see you on the stream. Please.
Oh, I see. No.
Did you want to see that? That mug.
A fucking ghost in 2. I've never seen that. Oh my god, that is perfect for you. Getting hit by that. Brilliant.
Why?
Love it. Because then I
Why
can
was
just
that
get
perfect?
smacked by your red shells.
Oh yeah, true.
Ooh. That wasn't too bad. That was pretty clean. Alright, here we go. Are we allowed to drink on first lap in reverse, or is it only second? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Have a little sip. Have a little sip. Have a little sip. Ah, drinking.
You know what I don't understand?
Mm-hmm.
Why we just keep playing this game and letting it.
Nah, I beat him last time. It's happening.
Voice of the Outer Rim donated $10.
Ooh.
Poached eggs are really good.
Then I refer you to the first part of my question.
Thank you, Voice of the Outer Rim, for that $10. Poached eggs
thank
are
you.
very nice. I big agree.
Yeah.
Big agree.
Thank you, Voice of the Outer Rim, but fuck you, Charlie. Like,
I'm sorry, pal. Oh shit! I didn't mean to use 2. Fuck. Oh fuck! We're still on first lap. Damn! What the fuck?
yeah, because it's.
It puts it on minus, doesn't it? Yeah. Fuck. Did we ever do that on Wario Stadium? Fuck no.
No,
I don't think you can.
I don't think it's possible.
Oh
What?
yeah, you're
Big
right. You can't.
jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't do it properly anyway.
Yeah, I think we've done it where we like drive backwards to the edge and then start from there.
Yeah, I think I
And
remember
it's
that.
also fucking a map we skip anyways because of the length. So
You ain't gonna slipstream me, bitch. You ain't gonna
Doesn't matter.
slipstream me.
Doesn't matter. Fuck.
Oh! God.
What if next week we play Sea of Thieves? They've got a big new update.
Why don't you Sea of Thieves these nuts? Got him.
Oh, get fucked.
Look, we all secretly love the game, right? That's why we
It
trash
does numbers too, which is annoying.
I mean,
It doesn't do numbers.
we had
does-
90 viewers, maybe.
Yeah, which is
80
the
views?
most we've got from a non-Star Wars stream since ages. And when we
Yeah,
were at
that doesn't
our
mean, that
peak,
doesn't mean
was
it does
doing 200.
numbers.
It does numbers in relative to where we are now. Fucker.
I
Fuck.
mean, I fucking.
Oh!
There
Oh,
are
you
also other
bastard.
games that aren't either of those games that are like both fun and we could possibly have better viewership with.
That is so fucking unfair. God damn it! And you get mushroom. Just
Oh,
eat
you got
that.
one of the most common items in the game. It's not fair.
Ah!
He should only be getting lightning like
Look at what this
me.
fucking game does to us.
He should only be getting lightning like me. It takes him a second to fire it. It would have been fine.
I don't like this sass today, man. You got this big fucking sassy grin on your face and stuff as well.
Yeah, because I'm the best.
Thank you,
Oh.
Voice Without Rim.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
very much.
I'll call guys for next week.
We'll spin the wheel and I'll do it for next race.
No, you're not gonna do that.
Fall Guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wow.
game sucks.
no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't suck, but... I should do like Project Zomboid next week. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that'd actually be fun.
Oh yeah, and an ultimate chicken run or something like that, where you make levels and then you have to play them and stuff like that. That's
I
fun.
feel like the making levels is more downtime than we can afford.
Yeah.
No. You only have a couple of seconds to play something, and then you have to play it. It's not like you spend ages making a level.
Okay, maybe.
It's actually not. It's actually a pretty good streaming game. Not gonna lie.
Can
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
gonna-
my fucking
I'm gonna
marshmallows
look in
back?
the X2 watch history and be like, toughest item placements for Chicken Run or whatever this game is called.
Chicken.
Meta item placements.
How to lose friends.
Toughest item placement, but 5% bigger.
Tallest item in Chicken Run the game.
Yeah,
I
that
don't even know what it's called.
Chicken Run on
Is it
PS1
called-
was sick. Ultimate Horse Chicken or something like that. Some
Ultimate
bollocks
Chicken
name.
Horse?
Yeah, Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Is it horse like the old basketball game where like
I think so.
Oh my god. Hello, Darkness,
What?
my old friend. You got your. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm out of reach now. Thank god. Oh. Ooh, that's a bad. Let's go, baby. Let's have a little quick stop.
I'm in first place.
Just joined the stream. Don't know if they're drunk or they're just talking weird. Same. We always talk weird, bro.
Just shooting the breeze, aren't we?
Shooting the breeze. Oh, thank you. Nope, never mind. Missed it anyway.
dumb Gunter.
Move!
Why
He's
would you do
literally
that to
parked.
me?
He's parked drinking.
I'm parked on the fucking side of the road.
Yeah.
I'm fucking. I've got my moving van getting shit in my house.
Thank you.
Corey's fucking mold.
If you watch my eyes while Corey's getting an item, I was just fucking. I was like, yes.
I looked over at Corey's webcam. I just saw the old white man grin as he's just trying to like hold his anger. Alright, no one's gonna steal that one, Corey. God,
If I
you've
hold on
had
to it any longer, someone will.
you've lost like 3 really good items.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, I have.
Thanks.
Sucks.
To be fair, I've had one. good
Corey!
steal as well.
Oh my god.
Just see you spinning away in the background slowly.
Did you see our latest podcast got blocked worldwide?
Yeah. The last few have been at least on embed.
I'm fine with
What was
that.
it blocked for?
I don't know. I haven't
Rancid,
looked.
rancid content.
No, it was
Oh my
not
God.
Coldplay. Oh my god!
Did we listen to music on it or something?
Oh, it must have been me.
Did we sing something?
No, I think we did we looked at the memes where people were getting arrested and so many songs.
Oh
played,
yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's right.
that we got blocked.
Just someone getting fake arrested. Hilarious. All right.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had mine get claimed from the fucking can and Sea of Thieves,
Oh, I need to
so...
Really? Did you actually?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I'll go make a drink. That's fucked. Fucking, I didn't know that. I thought the can was that old. It was in public domain. Right? Look at this. Look at all this vodka.
I think the original composition should have been, but
That version may not have been.
But
the
that
fucking
was legal,
drunk
right?
pirate version... I don't know, like, it's stupid.
Yeah, that is a bit fucked. I mean, we were silent when that song was playing, right? Like, we.
Hey Corey, your Dooku posts up to 300 likes now.
Yeah. That
Let's
retweet
go.
Just fucking popped it off. I really wish because I had the idea this morning, then I fucking took a nap and didn't do it. Because I was like, is anyone going to think of doing this as well? No, I'm the only one that fixates on how fucking weird Dooku still looks in the Clone Wars. But then I went and looked, and Kyle Katarn had done the same thing like 3 hours ago. So
At least he's a good guy.
I responded to the tweet saying, it looks like
Corey.
I was getting shit. Don't worry. Responded to the tweet saying, like, looks like Kyle already did this. So just make sure he knows that I know I wasn't just like ripping him off or something. I saw it after I posted it. I thought about deleting it. I was like, no, I spent good time on this.
Star Wars
Okay, good.
Explained sent me a picture today, and me, him, and Hello Greedo all used the exact same fucking frame for our episode 6 Book of Boba Fett breakdown. Like literally the exact same frame. It was hilarious.
Why didn't you invite me to TapCaf to talk about the newest episode?
Because we haven't.
Oh. By the way, what an episode.
I didn't know if you're caught up yet.
I'm all
Listen,
caught up.
Charlie's gonna get drunk and talk about spoilers. If you haven't seen it yet, you're gonna be spoiled. I'm just
No,
warning you.
I
I'm
won't,
not.
I
No,
won't.
it's fine. If listen,
I won't. All I'm
No,
gonna say
just-
is I didn't think I was gonna enjoy Book of Boba Fett, but I actually really enjoyed it.
Does it just turn into the Mandalorian?
Well, no, I actually didn't mind the Boba stuff. I get why people weren't happy with it because of the general direction, of the story, but I actually liked it. Especially, I know a lot of people didn't like the side, like the gang. I'm not gonna say anything, but the gang. I really like
Like
their
at this
designs,
point, that's
man.
something you can be safely spoiled.
Oh yeah, that's like episode 3, isn't it? So yeah, fuck it,
Yeah,
the
the
cyber
mods
gang.
are a while ago.
Yeah, so like, I really liked them. I thought their designs were fucking sick.
Seek.
Then you get that cyberpunk feel, which I think Star Wars doesn't dive into much. I thought, oh, that's cool, but loads of people are like, this is Star Wars.
This is stupid.
This is, yeah. Alright, drinking. Plus, I liked the black British guy with the eye. Where
He was
he's called. He was like, you can't offend me, mate. You know.
Want to head down to
Drunk
Marcus
and
and get
take
some
cafe
chips?
when?
I'll have a large cod and a fish pie.
My favorite Star Wars food, fish pie. Oh, thank you very much, Shadow, for the $20 donation. Drunken Tap Cap went. Well, there was one with Alex we did. We were pretty.
Yeah, that was Wraith Squadron.
We were in one.
All three of us were pretty lit.
Oh yeah, we should spin the wheel twice then for both of them. Let me do that now.
Yeah, I did like the comments on Alex's podcast about Mark. It was all very rude.
Yeah.
Blind and in reverse. Fucking hell. What's this for? Choco Mountain.
Oof. Okay.
Blind. So blind for 10 seconds in reverse. Here we go.
Okay.
I'll count us
Do we
down.
turn around first, or do we?
Yeah,
No.
turn around first. No? Okay, yeah, I know.
1, 2, 3. What was that for?
I hope to God I'm going
5,
backwards.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant.
Oh no.
Am I in
went
reverse?
forward. I went forward. I went so far ahead.
No, wait, no. Oh, yeah,
I went the complete wrong way.
Corey actually did it. What the fuck?
Now I'm wondering how the checkpoints work. You guys are morons.
No. Oh, yeah. You know what? Fair enough. I was thinking about it, but I thought, no, that's cheating. But
Oh really?
What did you do?
I jumped. I purposefully jump off the ledge that we sometimes get knocked off
that's
of.
That's fucking cheating for sure.
yeah,
How is
I
that
think
cheating?
You know what? I'm agreeing with Corey. Yeah.
Corey, do you actually think that's cheating?
I was very, very intentionally going to the opposite side of the thing, so I wouldn't
Yeah, I
accidentally
was.
fall down and
I have a little wait for us. Just a touch. 3, 2.
have a little
1.
wank for us.
Have a little, cheeky little wank. Oh shit.
I don't think that's cheating, considering we used the waterfall on. I think you
Oh,
guys just forgot. I think you guys just forgot about it. Honestly.
No, you can review the tapes. I went very intentionally to the opposite side.
Same here.
Very cautiously and carefully to avoid any appearance of foul play.
Everyone in chat, I want you to type bad Doge full stop.
No. Everyone in chat, just type no.
Everyone in chat, do whatever the fuck you want and stop listening to these fucking 30-year-old incels telling you what to do.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Hey, I've got a child.
Yeah, and I am a child. Oh.
I'm not 30, Mum. I'm only 29.
I tell you what, though, I don't know if I'm a child anymore. I'm in a current small claims court dispute with my landlord, and I did my taxes. Yeah, so get on my level.
Yeah, but the
in
way
this
you
one?
described your taxes, Charlie was sending me so many text messages about taxes. I was like, Charlie, I'm sorry, but you're not impressing anybody with these. We've all been doing this for a decade. Charlie's like, guess what? I tracked all my expenses this year. I'm so proud of it. Like, I'm so sorry, Charlie, but like,
It's like the basic thing you're supposed to do.
I made like this Excel sheet that like used currency conversion on my specific tax date, and I was like, look what I fucking done.
Yeah, you've used the program for its intended purpose.
I know. Yeah. It's not great.
it's like, I'm sorry, man, but I've been doing this.
I know. I was sad because I couldn't show off to anybody. That's the thing. Like, I realize I'm doing an adult thing and I'm like trying to show off and impress everyone, and then I realize like I'm
Everyone you
literally
know is
7 years
30 to
behind
50.
people thinking.
I shoveled my driveway today.
7.
No, I said
Oh.
a decade for a reason, Charlie.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Independence Day? Yeah, it's a good film. It's a good watch.
I don't know if I'd call it a film, but it's definitely a good time.
I tell you what. Guess what? I watched. I watched Men in Black, and the original, and then I watched Men in Black International. What a load of crock of shit. That
A load of
international
crock of shit.
Fucking awful. Not worth the watch at all. If I was
Yeah,
in
I
the
haven't
cinema,
cut
I
that
would have
yet.
walked out. I walked out of Wreck-It Ralph 2. That was my first ever film I walked out of.
I feel like we're burying the lead on this whole small claims court with your landlord situation.
Oh
The
yeah,
hot water thing?
yeah, hot water pressure on the taps and stuff.
Alright, so it's not like non-payment of rent and...
No, see, so I reached out. I reached out to my landlord. Like, this was so. It was about a month of no hot water, right?
This is at your apartment?
My apartment, yeah. No hot water in the sink or the shower, but I only documented 2 weeks of it, so we'll just have to say 2 weeks no hot water. And I was documenting back and forth with the estate agent, who's the middleman for the landlord, because he owns a monopoly of houses. So he never got back to me, and the woman who was working for him was really slow and getting it repaired. It took 2 weeks to get repaired. So I said, after it was all resolved, I said, look, out of goodwill, would the landlord be interested in docking my rent for the final month? Because I paid my final month of rent. I said, is he interested in docking it down by, you know, like maybe 50 to 75 pound a month for that 1 month, which I think is very reasonable for not upholding basic human hygiene standards at the property. Or would it be interested in giving me 2 weeks worth of free rent, so I can leave at the end of February instead of midway through February? And she said, okay, I'll reach out to him. It's been 2.5 weeks, he's not responded to a single claim, and she can't get a response out of him. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take you to court, cunt. So I documented it all to the T. Like, I even got video evidence. I got a fucking thermostat in the sink.
Just picturing you taking video.
Look at this water.
I will say I had to record it twice.
This is very cold.
Look how shrunken my testicles are right now. It's a shame.
So one thing I had
much
to
bigger.
Do, I had to re-record. Fuck! I had to re-record the video of the water pressure because I realised the reflection was coming back off the shower head, or like the shower
naked
wall. I was fully balls naked, yeah. So I had to re-record it with clothes on.
Dude, you're a bitch. You should have. That's a statement right there.
Yeah, I should use that one instead. It's
Okay,
like
how much to release that? Do you still have that? How much to release that for the X2 patrons?
Oh, fucking hell. Well, if we hit the 1,000 tonight, I will. Fuck it. It's only fair. We haven't hit 1,000 in a while, so if we do, I'll do that. It's like that video, you know, where the kid's like, he's like, look, he's cheating! He's cheating! And then the screen goes black and he's just in his boxes.
I couldn't brake fast enough. Charlie wins. I don't think I drank.
No! Fuck! I didn't triple boost it properly.
Did you drink, Charlie?
Yeah, I did.
We did the end there. Look at Yoshi's face right now.
Oh, dude.
Okay, can we all make our character's face right now, please?
Okay. You ready?
I'm done.
Oh, dude.
I like Toads because he's not like, he doesn't have fists. His hands are just like.
Yeah, it's just like little baby hands. And the thing is, he's got adult palms but baby fingers, so it just looks weird.
Oh. Got Trump hands.
Yeah. The funny thing is about like Trump, no one would have even given a shit if he wasn't so like obviously insecure about it.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much everything about Trump. It's just like, yeah, no one really thought you had a small dick till you publicly commented about it.
Did he actually? I missed that.
Yeah, during one of the debates.
I don't have a small penis. Something like that. Oh fuck.
Well, he basically said there's never been any complaints about his Johnson.
Oh.
And then Stormy Daniels called it a small mushroom, which was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. God.
But yeah, the dude's fat as fuck. Like if you're as fat as he is, like it's gonna be covered up in your fucking walrus layer. Like,
yeah.
Man, speaking of, I was at the gym yesterday, and like, I don't know if you guys have ever like, okay, old people at the gym have no decency, like, so you know, usually you're changing at the gym, you know, you put a towel on or whatever. So I'm going to fill in my water ball. I haven't even went in the men's room yet, and I just look in, and I can see this dude just hanging dong. This like probably 65-year-old man. I was like, dude, I can see from out here. I didn't say that obviously, but it's just like it's gonna be one of those days. And he was in there the whole time that I was like getting changed, getting like my shorts on, like weighing myself and everything. He was in there the whole time, just standing naked. And yeah.
Maybe this is only enjoying life now, you know?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Watching young men like yourself acknowledging him nude.
Maybe. Could be. I haven't drank yet.
Okay. Because I'm getting crushed. This Mario Kart.
Whoever loses this race, Charlie has to take an extra shot.
Alright, deal.
I have to take an extra shot.
Oh my god, so many bananas. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Drop some more there for Corey, please, Charlie.
I will. With pleasure.
I'm the one that dropped the first ones, though.
That's kind of
Good
fun.
luck.
That is fucking good luck! I gotta see this. Oh, God. I'm watching
Start.
Should we just agree to go back and look?
Oh my god.
This one. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. This is fucked.
That worked out well.
A load of shit.
Once. I always end like that.
Right. Extra drink.
Wait.
Bro, no way Trump's 244. Come on. That might be his listed weight. He's pretty tall, yeah.
Damn.
Okay, he's not fat as fuck, but he's old man fat. There's no way he's 240. I'm sorry. No way. Trump in tight clothes.
Ma,
I'm googling it.
Ma, you've got a good point here. If we hit the 1,000, which I probably don't think we will, I'll go to the doctors and ask about the gay spot. I'll go for something else, and then I'll talk about sex health, and then I'll ask about the gay spot. So I can embarrass these munters.
I've got if we get to 500, I'll call my buddy Josh, who's a doctor, and ask about it. Or if,
All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. No way Trump is 6'6". Is that actually
No,
true?
he's like he's 6'4", I think. 6'3", 6'4". He's pretty tall.
He's the same height as Trudeau.
Trudeau's that tall? I didn't realize.
Unless he's standing on
6
something
foot
in this.
3 inches, it says on Wikipedia.
Okay. Yeah, that's in skates, though. Canadians always measure their height in skates.
Yeah, Trudeau is 1.88 meters, Trump is 1.9, Biden's 1.82. So they're around similar.
Tall kings.
How much do you think your life would be different if you were 5 inch? If you were.
Oh, did you take your shot, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
If you were 4 inches taller or 4 inches shorter, like, how would your life change in both those situations?
4 inches taller? Not at all. 4 inches shorter, I would be insecure.
Yeah. Would you be with Kelsey?
Yeah, I think so. No, well, she'd be taller than me. She's pretty tall.
I always liked being short, but then I stopped being as short as I was, so if I just stayed as short as I was, I probably would have been
I'm pretty sure we're all the exact same height, probably. Corey, how tall are you?
5'10",
Yeah, we're probably all
maybe
pretty much
5'9".
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm the tallest. Lamau.
We'll see.
We're not including lifts, Charlie.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. You'll
You know
record
what?
us
Ever since I started lifting weights, I got taller because I fixed my posture.
Nice.
So we'll see.
You'll be like, take those shoes off. No, take them off. No, no. Take them off. Pin me to the floor. Get off me!
I didn't sign up for this. Oh, hoot. Oh, he's on the edge here.
Come on, baby. I gotta win this. I've been getting crushed.
crushing your mom tonight if I win this.
I'm kind of afraid of height, so if I was 4 inches taller, I don't know how I'd deal with that. Are we just like doing a straight vertical scale? Because I think that I just look weird.
No, it's all added to your forehead.
Oof. No, I don't want to be a fucking Coyote Monday over here.
Extra heart in there. Is that? Oh no, that's not him. Isn't there one that has like double? Who's the guy with the tall neck or the long neck? What's his name again?
Beerio Poof? I think
Yeah,
I think Syrians have extra hearts.
Do they have extra heart? Okay.
I think so. I don't think it's Poof.
Fran said that, you know, like, she can understand
Fran said
why...
this. Fran said, why do you keep talking about her, dude? Just joking. Just joking, I'm sorry. Hey, I deserve that.
Anyways, cool thing about Beerio Poof is that he had a hint to how he would die in his name.
How did he die? I don't remember.
He exploded.
When?
Him and Yaddle both fucking exploded saving people from stuff between episode 1 and 2.
What does he die in?
It's one of the fucking Young Reader books, I think.
Okay. Charlie, I'm sorry. Can you please tell me what she said?
It was a spicy joke. I liked it. I just wanted to put you on.
Listen, leave this cow off the chat with the boys, okay?
She's not a part of the crew!
She's not a gamer!
Nah, what was I going to say? She said she understands, like, the superficial points of, like, why girls like someone taller. But as she got older, she knows, like, she's attracted to somebody and it doesn't check, like, the height doesn't get... How did she phrase it? Actually, no, she did, in a way, I guess, say, yeah, tall people are hotter. Because
You know what?
Yeah.
My most confident friend, Mark, is like 5'7", and honestly, confidence is way more important than height.
Oh, yeah,
it's just like
easy.
for a lot of people, height, like they're connected, but like it's all bullshit. People always get like
Hang on, I gotta make a drink.
self-conscious about the dumbest shit that nobody else will ever notice.
I will say my Tinder experience though. I got asked my height a lot, so I just put it in my bio. Just so I would stop getting asked it. But yeah, no. She said that she would still love me.
Clamburgler donated
$20.
$20. Can we get a round of applause for Charlie making and sticking to a schedule since the beginning of this month?
Well, you know what that means.
I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not. Cam.
What, me?
No, Cam Burglar. I mean, on streaming I did. I missed the Monday video. But then that was the 31st of Jan, so yeah, I guess I did.
What's Clam saying? I'm not seeing the message
I'm on a
here.
schedule now. I'm officially on a schedule with X2. So,
No, you fucked that up this week.
No, 31st is a Monday.
What do you mean? You
January
disappeared for a
31st.
week, Charlie.
No, I didn't.
He did stream on Twitch twice.
Yep, and 31st. So technically I did because 31st of January was on a Monday.
Okay, but you were gone for it was 2 Thursdays, last Thursday to this Thursday. Actually, last Wednesday or Tuesday, and you only got one video out.
So the thing you're missing out on here, Justin, is he's talking about starting in February. The thing Charlie is misrepresenting here is that it's February 3rd. So
Yeah.
But yeah, schedule is
It's February 4th for him, actually.
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday are videos, and then Thursday is the stream, and then
Listen, Charlie,
yeah.
you keep talking about how happy you are with X2. I've been very happy with my main channel, so you know what I did?
what?
I uploaded every goddamn day and didn't miss a day, even when I was taking days off. So like, where's the Sigma male mindset?
Okay, I mean this I mean this in the kindest way. Okay.
Okay.
Please don't take any offense to this.
Okay.
You have a lot of Star Wars knowledge, so it's easy for you to just react to a video and give that info right out the gate. I had to fucking read a lot of shit to make yesterday's video because
Okay.
I can't bridge those connections very well as you.
And get better.
He is just starting out though, Justin. So it's...
God. I'm gonna shut up because I always get bullied on this.
He hasn't really had a chance to figure out a niche for him to make videos in. Maybe an area
I'm
to
drinking.
get some stuff built up. Once we get into like the second or third month of him working here, we'll start having a bit more of a back catalog.
You guys, oh, fucking wow. You guys are gonna be fucking eating ass when I stick to my schedule for the entire month. Just you wait.
Your schedule is not that impressive though.
Yeah, I wasn't exaggerating when I said I uploaded literally every day. I did.
I can't do that though.
You could.
If you stick to your schedule, I will be impressed with your ability to stick to the schedule. It's not the most output though.
Yeah, because I stream as well though.
Oh, I don't do that. You see, that's the difference here.
You don't upload every day. You don't upload every day.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, all right, Corey. I mean well here, but they're Let's Plays, okay?
I have two channels, buddy. I have two channels,
yeah, but
buddy.
not both.
I put out
updated
more,
every day.
I put out more stuff on Datapad alone than you put on X2, and that has all the Twitch streams and losers on top of that.
You don't update. You don't upload every day on.
You don't upload every day on Datapad, no, but I upload more than X2 does.
How many do you upload on Datapad a week?
Generally 2 a week.
2 a week. Right.
I'm on more stuff on X2.
I'll show you guys. You fuckers. I'm gonna show you. Fuck you.
Heard it a million times, Chaz.
Don't give a shit.
Okay. Listen. You're acting like I would be crying if X2 blew up. No. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. I'd love that.
I'm happy with my schedule. And by the way, that's just like a beginning schedule. I said numerous times in the stream. No, I'm gonna finish my fucking sentence, you cunt.
Get it, eat it, Corey, you bitch.
Did you see what just fucking happened to me?
Did you get hit by a green shell?
I got knocked over the thing and had to drive all the way back around.
I said numerous times that this is just a beginning schedule and it expands into more days when I've got established in it. So it wasn't just going to be those days. It was going to expand later on. Because I want to be on a schedule and where I feel like, oh shit, I need to upload and have that panic.
I just don't understand why you need a schedule for that. Okay, now...
Schedule is good. I just don't understand the rolling out the mission accomplished banner when we're 2004.
I didn't! I said, that's why I said it's Camberger being sarcastic!
Mission accomplished banner. We did it.
God damn.
It's just like right now, Star Wars is like literally the hottest it's going to be for probably 3 or 4 months. So it's like...
And then I've got... Okay, alright, yep. And then a video's going to come up on Saturday.
It's Thursday! That's not impressive! It's just not. It's Thursday! Do you usually do a video in one sitting or in 2 sittings?
It depends on the length of it.
Okay, fair enough.
It depends because I mean, I do. Well, one, I edit more.
Okay.
So anytime, okay, you know what? Okay, yeah. So whenever I fucking like
Charlie getting burned so bad his water.
Yes, I know I'm getting burnt, Shadow. Fuck! Now donations are bullying me. I've got a drink. Oh dear. So, wait, did he leave? Cool.
Can you hear me? What happened?
Yeah. You left. Cool. There you go. You're back.
You were just sitting there still. I thought you were,
Well, you didn't freeze? You just sat there still? No.
Whenever I make a point and I quote someone, I show the article and the excerpt with it and everything. I always follow up. I never like have just a clip playing and me just talking ever.
Okay.
It's always numerous evidence to support my points because I feel like I need to because I have to research it. But I know I'm whatever. You're right. You're right. Fuck me.
I didn't say fuck you.
No, I'm saying it myself. I'm gonna zoom out my camera just cause.
I just think, Charlie, you've got so much potential. Because you go on these streaks. Corey, what are you doing?
I'm counting how many X2 videos have come out since December. It's 8.
8.
And Ek made some of them.
Well, I only probably made 1, to be fair. You got so much potential, Charlie. You go on these little streaks, and you crush it.
And I go away for a while.
Like I put out 8 videos this week, and I know they're not as well edited as yours, but you know, you gotta find the balance point. And you know what? Some of them were pretty well edited in my own way.
I know.
And listen, I should be doing more X2 videos as well. I haven't done an X2. I've only done, like I said, probably 1 or 2 X2 videos in the new year. Maybe just 1. Listen, I know.
No. It's my responsibility. I need to. It doesn't matter if you have or haven't. It doesn't excuse it. I know. I went on a bad binge. I went away. Shit. Fucking happened. Oh fuck.
You moron. Come on, Charlie. Don't get all in your head. It's okay. We're not mad. We're just. That's twice in a row.
Fuck. Okay, nice.
Don't get all in.
Oh my fucking god! No way that actually happened. Yeah, no.
No, true feelings coming out now. Fuck you, Charlie. Fuck you, Corey. Fuck you, Egg.
That's the correct attitude to have. Have some.
You know, Charlie, I'm the same way. I have extreme spouts, or I have spouts of extreme productivity. Like those 2 or 3 months where I was doing shorts I was doing 2 shorts every day. Like, yeah. And now I'm doing like none. And I've got like 2 edited. I just haven't finished. Like I get it. I do get it.
Hey, bro, I've got 3 ready to go and I'm fucking uploading them. So how bad?
Yeah.
I mean,
just upload them. Do you guys drink?
No.
Sick.
Drink now.
Drinking now. No way. No way.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. To be fair, I've really been yeah, that's the.
Yeah, got it.
I should just be more confident in just fucking uploading videos where I don't have to put so much fucking shit in it.
But like, if you look, like, that's the thing too. If you look at the X2 videos, a bunch of them were just really quick ones. Like the 1313 gameplay leak, that was literally just a reaction.
That, that took me half an hour to put together and upload.
Yeah.
That hit 10k.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I should be uploading because the channel is in a brief moment of like spike. So I swear to God, the more I edit a video, the less well it does.
Listen, editing is not that important. What's important, and this is one thing I noticed with your Mandalorian video, you gotta hit him with the hook early on, or the last video I did.
That.
I don't know. Like you spent too much, and it was not a bad video. Like, I'm not trying to say it was a bad video. You spent a little too much time laying out the like what was going to happen in the video, and like you really, especially where you started the video off with a lot of history, you really gotta give a reason for people to stick around. Like that's something that actually doing all those TikToks and YouTube Shorts really taught me.
Yeah, you're right, because I did have to like really drill it down. One issue I have as well is that like I have an idea for a video, and as I'm recording and researching it, it transforms into something else, and I'm having to like modify the fucking intro to make it fit. Well, we've got a lot of good content coming up right now, so a lot of good Empire War shit coming too. So
we still got to do skirmish stream or something.
Yeah, that's one thing I miss as well. Do you know one thing that made my fucking life easy was when we did Drunk Empire at War? I could make those into fucking videos like that, like so fucking easy.
Clickbait titles is what it is. LOL, love Corey's playthroughs, especially a Riyadh one.
Like
we played the Mass Effect mod and it was all over.
Yeah, that was our last one. That was not good.
Didn't it break on us or something?
It was awful, and then we went to the ground stuff that was super broken, and I think that killed any of your remaining desire to ever play Empire War again, Justin.
Yeah, that's part of the problem when you're running X2. You got to deal with me, and I'm just awful.
You know what? I had to talk about that with Ma. Where like I on stream last night, I was trying to I'm drinking.
Choose your words carefully, simp.
I was trying to install Sonic Robo Kart thingy and try and install all the Mario 64 mods so it plays and looks like Mario Kart 64. And I was saying to Ma, like, this has to be so simple, because if there's more than like 3 steps, he's not gonna play. Like, this has to be literally something I can give him in a file. He can click it.
Write me or read me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Build an executable for it or whatever it's called.
Thank you, Corey, for the $5 donation. Saying clickbait titles. Gotta do the clickbait, and loves my Ariadu playthrough. So yeah.
I gotta take a leak.
Yeah.
Look, he's not listening anymore. I don't. Charlie, are you still here?
I'm still here.
Yeah, like we said this in the call we had without him, and we said it on stream without him. Stream with that is just streaming on hard mode, because if he loses interest, it's done.
In a dream world, he would be like, I want PvE on Sea of Thieves, and then we would.
I don't know. I don't think any of us can handle that.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But
like you and I, even like we'll go in thinking, oh, we're fucking down for this, and then it's just shit.
Yeah, but it shows the resolve, because like it took us an extra 4 months for us to be like, yeah, actually this is shit. Like,
I don't know. I think Sea of Thieves, there's just so little going on in it that it's hard to.
It's bollocks. It's all PvE.
If we were gonna do like forced enjoyment of something, there's other better games to do it on. It's just not worth it.
Charlie, it's shot time.
That's why I am thinking about leaving X2. Oh, hey man, we gonna
go?
Just
Sick, really?
do it.
Nice.
Like Family Bovine has been really popping off lately. You don't need this shit.
That's the other thing, Charlie. What happened to the Family Bovine TikToks? I offered to pay for them.
I know, and I reached out.
It's to free real estate.
I know, and Simon didn't fucking
find someone.
I did, and the thing is, I went to Mama, and then Mama's PC broke down, so now I'm fucking out of pocket on that one.
I would never trust Mama for that. I'm sorry, Mama. What do you mean? What do you mean you're out of pocket for? You paid for her?
No, but I am.
Well,
out
you're
of pocket
not
with Simon.
You paid him and he didn't do it? What do you mean?
Well, I've paid him for all the work he's done so far, but like it's so few in between that it's not enough, you know, to build momentum. And I have been trying to find other editors, but now you got me thinking. Hang on.
This actually way different IRL than I thought. No disrespect meant. Just
Clamberg
I hear that all the time.
$20. At this point, I think all of X2 is like a Minecraft stream 3 hours into X.
Marmar says, what I think happens is that... What?
slumbering in from Japan to watch his lore videos.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, you look way different than I thought. Marmar, listen, if Charlie wanted to do... Listen, I've always encouraged Charlie longer projects. If Charlie wants to do a longer project, I will do short videos in the meantime.
Then why
Yeah,
did
but
you
it's
tell
gonna
him
be
not to
good.
do the JFO video?
I never...
Oh,
He's Jedi Fallen Order.
He worked on
Oh,
it so
no.
little he doesn't even know the fucking initialism for it.
It's been uploaded and privated on X2 for fucking years.
No,
and
don't.
Justin just won't let him publish it.
Fucking don't.
Charlie. I'm sick of letting you take the fucking flack for this when Justin just isn't letting it go out.
Okay, here's the fucking
Motherfucker didn't even beat the game yet. Okay, give us the truth.
Here's
The full
fucking
truth.
Full truth, right?
Was it installed on your computer?
It was installed on my fucking computer, you idiot. Like
On which platform?
on my PC on Origin, right? I played through it, and I had a thesis on Cal Kestis, or whatever you want to call him.
I see. That's how I don't believe you played it, because it says his name clearly in the game.
Yes, I know, but you know how much I pronounce. How long did I pronounce your name fucking wrong?
That's completely fair. I'm sorry.
I literally played through it and I got nothing from it. I got no like hook from what I was doing when I was putting this video together. And then I knew if I was going to do what I wanted to do, I had to go through the entire game again without any music and record the cutscenes without music. And then I had everything directed and put together. I was like, this is going to be brilliant. This is going to be sick. And then I looked at the fucking music licenses. And I was like, it's this much? And I told you about it. I was like, it's actually this much for music licensing? And you were like, yeah. I was like, fuck this. It's over. It's done. Yeah. It was gonna be. I just couldn't find. I couldn't find an angle. I really couldn't find. I had an angle. It didn't work when I played the game, and I tried to find a different angle.
The only
and it
reason we
wouldn't work.
make fun of you about it is because you talked it up for so long.
I know. Because
If
I was,
you
I
would've
was
just said
excited
that-
about it. I was
You
excited.
would have just said that. I don't know if there's an angle. It would
Yeah.
have been fine.
One thing I've learned now is if I get excited about something, I don't tell you guys. I keep it to my fucking
It wasn't
self.
that you got so excited about it. It's that you kept saying it's nearly done.
And
Well,
I
yeah,
would be
I
like,
did
Charlie,
edit-
can you give me a version to watch? And be like, yeah, mate, just got to put some finishing touches on this segment. I'll send it to you this weekend.
It did get a bit further, but it was still shit. It was just not going to be good, man. It was... And I was in disbelief because I was just like, fucking, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And I just couldn't find anything. It was fucked. Maybe one day when I fully, like, I'm Super Saiyan 4, got my shit together. Maybe, but no, probably not.
We hit 100, so we're doing double drinks for the next 3 races or whatever.
3 races. Oh shit, yeah,
Is that what it
Cambo.
is?
I think at this point all of X2 is like Minecraft stream 3 hours into X. What?
That means I'm going to also review the X2 watch history, like I was hinting earlier.
So I
Get
think
some-
he's saying all of X2 is like the point in Minecraft streams where X decides to blow up the base and quit.
I
That's
remember
not
that one
true.
time. That one time we played Minecraft and you were burning my house. That was the closest I got to like, what's wrong with Justin?
Okay, so I was scrolling through the X2 watch history, and I hit this. I'm gonna call it a.
How bad is it?
It's not that one individual video is bad. It's that there's like legitimately 150 YouTube shorts that you watched.
No, yeah, I meant.
And it's just I'm just going to read some of it because it starts off like with some varied content. So these are all YouTube shorts, so all videos less than a minute. Interviewer asked Tom Holland and Zendaya about his height. Fred the Fish #shorts. When you use music to learn the continents. Pretending to hide a girl in the bathroom prank. Angry Cats. The ending is a violation. And then it just at one point it hit this really weird point where let me just scroll a bit. Oh, Gorilla versus Snake. I would have watched that one. And then at one point it hit this like motivational like YouTube shorts thing. Like I'll just read some of them. Is he gone? Did he leave?
No,
I don't know.
No, he's just head in hands near the tree.
I bet you $1 this will make you smile. I bet you $99 this will make you smile. I beg strangers for money and this happened. I bet you $99 this will make you smile. Watch this if you feel unlovable. I bet you $1,000 this will make you smile. I'll bet you $1 this will make you smile. Children should not feel this way. I beg strangers for food and this happened. I tried to help strangers. Emotional. If anyone makes you feel not good enough, hug me. I'll bet you $500 this makes you smile. I tried to help strangers and this happened. Coming out to strangers. Emotional. I tried to help strangers and this happened. If anyone made you feel not good enough, hug me. Homeless person giving cash out to strangers. If anyone makes you feel good enough, hug me. Feel not good enough, hug me. Free hugs. Blind trust experiment. Emotional. Santa surprises strangers and this happened. I asked strangers for help and this happened. Free hugs. Emotional. Homeless person giving out cash. Emotional. I asked strangers for help and this happened. I asked strangers for help and this happened. If anyone made you feel not good enough, hug me. If anyone made you feel not good enough, hug me. If anyone made you feel not good enough, hug me. I was almost arrested for this. Homeless person giving out cash to strangers. Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In the middle, Santa pranks homeless student. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, and then add about 18 more onto it. And then at one point it was 4K Cyberpunk 2077 RTX 3090 RTX on DLS 2.3 view distance max. So at one point he moved to that right after Free Hugs blind trust experiment. So
it was like 50, and I watched all 50 in bed after a Beerio Kart, and I was tearing up. Like I was actually tearing up. Like,
oh my god.
Can I read out the response from fucking Yog Pet Shame?
Oh yeah.
Please do.
So I haven't read this yet, so I'm going to be reading it alongside you. So Mama posted, have you rumors on Reddit about for new people joining the Yogscast team? One of them is X2, which has Charlie, who originally worked on the Mystical Tower game. And then he responded, does that mean Charlie McSheen will finally get money from the Yogscast? No, wait, that's not funny enough. The only thing mystical here is the likelihood that they hire. No. Maybe he can do a humble early access to raise money for the Yogscast to hire. No, they said they were going to send him an offer letter, but it's still in alpha. There, that's as good as it's going to get. That's a pretty shit response. But,
yeah.
Great.
Yeah. No.
Do better, Yogs Pet Shame. This is...
Yeah, that was wank, dude. Insult me better than that.
I just don't think he cares enough, which I kind of respect.
No, honest to God. When you cover news on a group that's mostly sexual offenders, then I'd be the same.
That's like literally most news stations, but okay.
Oh, that is fucking fuck.
An item thing, or are you talking about Justin's comments on
just fucking
modern society?
And then there I go. This is why I never win. I'm always being in second place is literally the worst thing in the world. You never.
And that's why you had a chance in 1v1, because you go in second place. You'd be in second place all race and you get a fucking lightning.
Yeah, and then you would get a lightning, and it would be really I get fucked. Look, Corey's got 2 more red shells. Here it comes. Fuck me over, cunt. There we go. Love to see it.
I'm trying to help you here.
Look at this. Watch what I get. Love it. What can I do?
Charlie, you sound insecure.
Yeah.
I sound antisocial, social anxiety.
And X is fucking
just
bland.
bland.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Right, drinking.
Personally willing to accept that. Your main problem is you're not getting 4 boost resets on those drifts, Charlie. That's the difference between me and you.
And then I get 3rd place item once. This is the only 3rd place item I'm going to get, and it's a fucking red shell. Love and life. GG.
That's the difference between me and you.
You get 2nd place items, I get 4 boost resets. We are not the same.
I only got 3 there, but whatever.
Who the fuck cares about boost resets? Can't we just, like, follow the rules of the road, drive in our own lane, and then
Piss in a bottle.
no.
That's the way of the road.
Yeah, that's the way of the road, not the rules of the road.
Well, the rules of the road are to follow the way of the road, so I think.
No, they don't. Have you never seen MTV's Road Rules? No one pisses in a bottle more than twice on that show.
Fair enough. I haven't seen that, so I don't know.
I'm only.
Is anyone good on Celebrity Big Brother?
I haven't watched it yet. I think it premiered last night, so
Yeah.
Dana and I will probably watch it this weekend. I watched like the cast previews, and they all seem to be absolute shit or have no idea who or what Big Brother is. So
You know what I've been watching that's pretty good? Succession. You ever guys
I've
watch
heard
that?
good things, but I haven't watched it
I
yet.
have never heard of that.
HBO. So whenever we put it on, it's got like a piano theme song, which is pretty cool. And Imogen just fucking loves it. She just starts like, whoever she is, it's so fucking funny.
Is Gus still watching Dragon Ball?
Yep. The other day, it was kind of random. Like we hadn't watched it in probably 3 or 4 months, and
Oh, really?
I tried to like have him down for because I usually start working at 7 when he goes to bed. But I work downstairs. But occasionally I'll be like once every week or two, I'll be like, August, you want to have a sleepover downstairs? And I'll let him stay up late and we'll watch whatever he wants. And then I'll just start working when he goes to sleep. And this time I was like, he said he wanted to watch Star Wars, so he went downstairs. I get like 2 minutes into it and he's like, this is boring. I was like, okay, like what do you want to watch? He's really into Scooby-Doo right now, so I thought it'd be Scooby-Doo. And he's like, I want to watch Goku and Dragon Ball. I'm like, sick.
Where is he at right now?
After the first world tournament.
Oh, okay.
The episodes with Corey probably remembers, because Corey, you got through the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I finished Dragon Ball. I got up to Super, a bit into Super, and then I just stopped.
Did you watch Z Abridged? Or not Abridged,
Yeah,
I mean
I think I
Kai.
did watch Kai.
Yeah, Kai's pretty good.
Kai's
Yeah.
alright, yeah, it's pretty good.
Some of the voice
Super's-
actors are less good, but
Super is really slow until Tournament of Power. Like, oh no, sorry, Future Saga.
It just kind of felt like it had all the problems that I had with Z, but worse.
If I can ever convince you to go back to it, watch Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, because you can slam those in 2 separate films, and then just move directly to Future Saga. And then
I watched Resurrection of F in theaters.
Same here. I didn't watch.
Like I've been looking for something to watch.
Hold on. Wait.
You know what I've been watching? It's kind of weeby, but I'd heard it was good. Cowboy Bebop. I watched like 3 episodes.
Weeby? That's sick. Cowboy Bebop's sick.
Because it's an anime, so
Yeah, I know, but it's not the typical...
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like anime The Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's brilliant. If you want to get into anime, Cowboy Bebop is a great start. It's very
It doesn't seem like there's very much of it though. There's only 1 season, I think.
yeah, that's all you need. Like, because it's not like, I mean, there are elements of like weebiness to it, I guess, but like,
You ready, Corey?
Yeah, keep going this one.
but like, I find that it's got some mature themes to it that kind of separate it from typical anime. Because I watch My Hero Academia, and that shit is asinine at best.
I watched Attack on Titan last year. That's good. I would recommend that to even people who don't like I don't like anime. Well, I don't like anime tropes.
Yeah.
Like
No, I'm
sexy girls who are like supposed to be 1,000 years old and 15-year-old bodies. Don't like that.
Touch my
I don't-
boobs.
Even like fucking Evangelion had too much stuff like that for me to
That was
like. It
really
took
bad.
took away from it. But like, I don't think Attack on Titan literally or has any of that. Besides for the girl is kind of like, I forget the main girl's name. What's
Is
Aaron's?
that my internet or is that Justin? Charlie?
No, he's just stuttering.
No, I'm not. It's the internet.
Really? You sounded fine to me.
Okay, it's
What's
my
the
internet then.
What's the girl's name in Attack on Titan?
Let me introduce you to
Misaka?
One
Is that
Piece.
Attack on Titan or is that a different one?
Yeah,
she
she
was-
was name.
The Mikasa or Misaka? She's like the girl in Attack on Titan. You watched Attack on Titan, right, Charlie?
I've literally watched only a couple of episodes.
Oh, you should watch it. You'd like it.
I know everyone's been trying to get me into it. How many seasons are there though? That's the thing.
They're on 4.
Yeah,
And
I guess I
if
could.
the 4th is coming out in 2 parts. I don't know. Like for that show, I'd watch. It's got like a really good first 2 episodes. So if you like those, you know, you'll probably, you know, or if you don't like those, rather, you probably won't like the rest of the show.
I like the concept of it.
Who's that fucking on the screen right now? What the? I gotta
That is
drink. Charlie, did you drink?
horrid. Hang on. Yeah.
Oh my god, that crab cock blocked me.
Oh, that is fucking horrid. I look like
That looks like Charlie if he had a radio show about Mac computers.
that looks like Bob Geldof and George Lucas had a child.
No, he's
They're
got too
now
much chin
50.
for that.
Oh dear. So Matt, with the $5 donation, let me introduce you to One Piece. He
Nah,
says
that's got like
too
a
many
million
seasons.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
too anime like for me, like the characters and. Yeah, me too. Actually, let me make a drink.
Yeah, same. So I should hide this picture now.
I
Please,
hate-
yeah. I'm tired of looking at. Corey, did you ever watch The Lab with Leo Laporte?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. You know what? He still has a radio show, and he puts out all the videos on YouTube, and it's pretty good. I watch it every day.
Did you see his
Dick pic,
controversy? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw his penis here for sure, big time.
Was it his penis, or was he like sexting some lady who wasn't his wife? And he put that
Yeah,
up
it might have been that. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Corey.
Yeah, that picture of Charlie does look like he's about to drop a hot Star Wars novel in the 90s.
Charlie went to make X-Wing number 8. But yeah, The Lab with Leo and Call for Help, those were like my comfort shows back in the day. I
Yeah.
used to love them.
I used to put them on before school because they'd be on at like 7 or 8.
And they'd be like a year out of date, but it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got a show now and it's basically just like that. And you know what though? He hasn't aged at all. He looks the exact same. He's still like up to date on everything.
I think there's like he would have been probably only like 40 when he was doing that.
No, he's in his early 70s now, so
Is he? Okay.
he's
So
71,
yeah, like 40
I
to
think.
50 to being
50,
60 to
yeah.
70. When you're how old we were at the time, which was like pre-high school.
I watched it in grade 10. Yeah, I got G4 Tech TV in grade 10. It was a monumentous moment. When I got that station, it was like everything that I'd wanted to like, you know, everything that, and this was before YouTube. Like people don't understand, like back in the day, if it wasn't on cable, you didn't watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like there was nothing for like there was no TV show about video games back then.
X-Play.
Okay, do you remember there was a video game on a show on YTV? It was about like fuck, I can't remember what it was called. It was like they do multiplayer games, but yeah.
No, I don't remember that. I used to watch a fuck ton of like X-Play, Electric Playground, and Reviews on the Run. I never got into Attack on the Show very much.
Oh,
but
it
they
was
came
so
back-
good.
They came back a few years back, and
Yeah.
Kevin Pereira got in a lot of trouble because they were like view-botting themselves on Twitch.
They're
Wait,
not. No,
really?
that was now. They're back now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Are you
Like, they're
talking about
back
G4?
again. No, I'm talking about Kevin on whatever his show
Oh
was.
yeah, yeah. It wasn't Attack on the Show. It was like
Yeah,
he
he
called-
called the same people.
Well, I thought they were like shilling NFTs or like talking about the
No.
benefits of NFTs or something.
I don't think so.
I'm definitely talking about G4 then.
G4 is back now, but
Yeah.
I don't think they do NFTs.
No, but
They
we
have
have
one of
they
the
have
old
1% of
leagues.
being like this is why NFTs are amazing. And then he
Did you
changed
drink?
his mind. Yeah, I did.
Fuck. But oh man, those it just I don't know. Like G4 Tech TV was so good back in the day. Like you could just turn it on and it was like X Play, then reviews on the run. When I was a kid, Corey, I applied for an internship with what's it called? Greedy Productions, which was that was what's his name's production company who ran like reviews on the run and
Tommy Tallarico?
No, Victor Lucas. Yeah. Because he ran like most of the Canadian shows on G4 were like Greedy Productions ran because the Call for Help was Canadian for a while, right? They filmed it in Vancouver. I feel like all of those shows were filmed in Vancouver, but yeah, I applied for an internship there. It's kind of funny. The very first YouTube event, or not the very first, one of the first YouTube events I went to was for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and it was at it was in San Francisco, and it was like we played the game, and they had like a lot of press there. Like Jake Paul was there, like influencers were there. That's where I saw, or no, that's not where I saw. What's his name?
Matthew Moore
Matt Pat. But there were a bunch of influencers there and press there, and I ended up talking. Of course, I sat down at the bar one night after drinking, after like a long day of testing and started drinking, and I was sitting next to the head of Nintendo Canada,
Really?
and yeah, and he was talking about this guy that I was just talking about, Victor Lucas. He was talking about how much of like a legend he is, and he's like, I told him about the story of me applying for an internship with him when I was in high school, and he's like, oh, I can get him to reach out to you if you want. And I was like, well, don't know if I'm interested now. But yeah,
interesting. The only interesting job I had before I got into real world boring work was I was a radio host.
That's pretty cool.
I used to do radio. And I used to do Underdog 97.7 FM and Asian Star 101.6 FM.
You sound perfect for Asian Star.
Yeah, well, they had to have a legal requirement that their employees had to have 3% of a different ethnicity in the UK, something like that. So I was like one of their very. You were the white diversity hire. Yeah, I literally was. Yeah. And it's tough because like they put so if you wanted to get onto the show, you had to shadow cast or like just follow, like sit in the corner and watch another radio host do their shift, and see how they do it and stuff like that. Because Radio Underdog was very relaxed. I could just have some ums and ahs. Yeah. But in this radio show, they're like, you always have to have something going. You don't go or ah and then hold up on dead air and stuff like that. So
that's why YouTube's better.
Here's
we can
20
just
for the amazing content. You guys are awesome.
I can stutter all I want.
And I don't need to make my own fucking radio tower to put up my pirate radio station.
Yeah, that's one thing I really liked as well, because like in YouTube, if you make a mistake, you can just like either cut it out and make a jump edit, or you can just go ahead and I think I drank. Yeah, I did drink.
Did you?
Yeah. On second up. Yeah, so like that, what I just did there wouldn't have been allowed on Asian Star. So you had to go through some training to ensure that you didn't have any dead air and stuff like that. And back in that day, it was really hard to find some really juicy news content because Reddit wasn't really that big at the time. So
yeah, but you had like Dig and Upspark or whatever.
I didn't even know.
Stumble upon.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? You know what's depressing? My local radio station. It used to have like, so we've got the local like talk/news radio station. They used to have 8 hours of content a day. Okay. They were bought out by Rogers, the big media conglomerate in Canada. They have a total now of 15 hours of content a week. They do 3 hours a day. They do 3 hours a day, and then they swap to Ottawa broadcasting. It's so depressing.
Yeah. You know what is depressing though is $20 from Jeffrey Murphy. Thank
Whoa.
you, Jeffrey. Charlie and Eck have abandoned you in your time of generosity, but
oh, Corey, I didn't pay you for I didn't forget I didn't pay you for the podcast yet.
That's fine.
I will tonight.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta take a leak too. So you can earn it by entertaining. Okay.
I'm not entertaining, so that's the problem
enough.
I face on YouTube.
Fair enough.
See, that's what I thought Charlie would hit me with our video discussion. Not that I don't work enough, which I don't agree with, but that I'm not good at it and don't put it's not entertaining. Like that'd be a more fair criticism. And he didn't go for that, so I wasn't prepared for it. So I had to go in harder on him. I'm not proud of it, but it's just how it is. We need to do more Among Us, but I don't know that we have enough friends for that. Like, I need to get rid of this fucking picture because I just got this fucking deep faked Charlie from the shaving stream staring at me in his mid-40s.
I fucking hate this. I love how like I'm like, oh, I can't talk about why I was gone for a week and stuff like that. Well, I wasn't gone for a proper week, but yeah.
What do you mean? You can't talk about it?
Well, now I'm getting more drunk. I'm like, it's on the tip of my tongue. So
yeah, I mean, we said we're just waiting a few drinks.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we need to give it another hour until I spill my beans. Maybe.
Look, Charlie, think of it this way: you can either tell us now and be in control of the narrative, or you can just see how it spills.
I'm honestly I'm upset that if it's this big thing, you didn't tell me off stream. Like I thought we were.
No,
if something big happened, I would tell you.
It was like it's not even that bad. It's not like a bad thing. It's a good thing. But like I mean,
Are you gonna be a dad?
no, thank God. No, the opposite of that.
See, what I'm offended by is that it's this big thing that you didn't tell Justin about off stream.
It's not a big thing.
Then mention on stream about it being in a chat that I'm not even in.
Me too. Especially if it's an excuse for missing work. Like, all right.
Because
Don't talk about it.
It's not a good reason for missing work though. I mean, you'd be like my man, but you'd be like, but seriously, get some work done.
No, I wouldn't do that if it was a big thing.
No, not on a big emotional thing. Maybe when we're on Halo Infinite or something.
So back to radio. When I was younger, my buddy's dad was one of the last. He was a town councillor. What do they call that in the UK again? Town councillor, isn't it like?
Mayor.
No. Well, Corey, you know the word. It's like what is it? It's like a weird word for town councillor. Alderman, yeah, alderman. We don't use that, and I never heard that. Oh, do you use that in Ontario? Okay, but yeah. So my buddy's dad was
like town councillor, like city councillor is still a thing. Aldermen are separate.
Oh, really? What do they do?
I think they plant. I don't know.
Plant trees. Sick. Anyway, but so town councillor is like a municipal. It's like a municipal politician. But my buddy's dad was one, and he was infamous because he was the only person who voted against in the entire city of like 20 plus town councillors. He's the only one who voted against the law to make smoking in bars illegal. He was like, I want my smokes. But he was a real character. He like anytime there was a news story on like Halifax getting a CFL team, CFL being Canadian football, he would be like the main guy in it. But he used to be a radio DJ, so sometimes like the local radio station News 95.7, which has been absolutely gutted by traditional Canadian media, it's brutal to see, but he would sometimes sub in. It was so cool. Like we'd be driving to school and News 95.7 would be on. I'd be like, hey, that's your dad. And
that made me blitzed at a bar.
Yeah, he's blitzed on a bar and doing the radio, because like he would do the full radio for like me interviewing the mayor. Be like, you know, kind of made me want to do it at some point. I think it'd be cool.
We should start a podcast.
We should, yeah. Bingo, bye bye.
I've got to use my fucking ghost now to steal your ghost, but you ghosted my ghost, and the ghost got the fucking red shell from my shell. I probably didn't even have a ghost at any point. It's probably just the flashing icon, and now I'm fucking embarrassed about thinking I had a ghost.
I really didn't mean to get hit by that that fake item box. He hasn't drank yet though, so.
Why are we on this map again? Didn't we just do this map before?
We did, but we accidentally hit retry. Man, I still can't get over that battle though we did about 2 weeks ago. That was a clutch battle. That was the most entertaining battle I've ever seen in my life.
I wish I hadn't given you that extra balloon. I would have won.
I did deserve it though. Either way.
I don't know if a one race lead is equal
it was
to
more
one
than
balloon.
one race. It was more than one race.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. I think it was either 2 or 3. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it was. I think it was definitely deserved because I could have easily wrapped it up there and said, yeah, I'm done. That's it. I won. But
it would have been pretty early to end though.
yeah, you're right.
Because we played Infinite after that.
How long? Yeah, that was 2.5 hours. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, that sucks.
Listen, no one's close this time anyway.
You just did it so fast.
That was a small drink, to be fair.
My favorite Charlie moment was when he was building 5 units per planet on the ground and his planets almost revolted against him. Yeah,
the resources don't work like that anymore, so that can't happen.
I'm looking forward to the next joint. I've learnt my lesson now. I'm actually gonna go in. I mean, I'm gonna. There's only like 75 of you watching, but I think for the next joint command, I'm gonna play sensibly, but I'm gonna do one really stupid move right at the end of my gameplay, and then end the stream without even saying goodbye.
Corey, remember we talked about switching it to cruel AI without telling you?
You should do that. You should do that. Don't tell me when you do it though.
Right now, cruel is very cruel.
Yeah.
Perfect. Even better.
And it's Pandora's box once it's been opened.
Yeah.
No closing it.
Do at least 3 episodes of just hard, not cruel.
I think that might be the play.
Yeah.
Like we do one cycle of hard.
Yeah.
I find FOTR campaigns are shorter as well.
That's good.
Yeah, because just you're starting at the point where there's only 2 factions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's one thing that always draws me to Fall of the Republic over Throne's Revenge is the scale.
I'm the opposite. I like
it depends on my mood, because sometimes I want like a wide fucking variety of factions and anything goes. It's Wild West. But then sometimes I'm like, I really want a confined 1v1 faction. Does that make sense? Because there are times where I'm like, let's do a galactic campaign, or let's do a 1 planet start or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
It always differentiates between my moods.
Corey, when you do your Vader's Revenge or whatever the mod's gonna be called, are you gonna have it so? Because I was like, when I was reading Spectre of the Past, I kept thinking like, I want to play a mod where like one ship is really important. You know what I mean? So are you gonna try to make like fleet sizes smaller for that one?
Yeah, the pop cap is going to be half of Throne's Revenge and Fall of the Republic. The scale is going to be very different.
Make them a bit harder to get as well.
Sorry?
Like even if you like make the ships a bit harder to get, like.
Yeah, like it's going to be the plans for it right now. Like it's mostly just some experimental plans and shit, but it's going to be different enough from the other ones to like warrant being a different mod rather than just a Galactic Conquest where it's equal factions. Because like having it set in that period, it makes more sense to have it be smaller stuff with more story.
Yeah, I was thinking about like that Garm Beliblis fleet, and it was like I would like if fleets that small were viable, but also like, you know what I mean? Like if it were important to have small fleets like that on the battlefield somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, got it.
Alright. No, I can't. Fuck, man. I need to be more drunk. I didn't
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You owe me one, I think.
I do owe you one. Let's do it.
Next first, whoever loses this race has to take a shot.
Right, let's go. Let's go. Whenever am I doing it on my own, yeah?
Yeah.
Love and life.
Absolutely.
Love and life.
Almost definitely.
Alright, here we go. Should I do a chaser shot or like the rest of my drink?
Chase your shot.
God, my jawline's looking good. All right, here we go. I tell you what, man. Beards are makeup. This is what I've been trying to tell Corey. Beards are literally makeup for men.
Thanks.
I wish you'd look good with one, Corey.
Oh, Julia's here. Look who's turned up. Julia.
What's up, Julia?
Here she is. Isn't Crystal Clear already been written? No, we've got a few more chapters.
It's a work in progress.
It has been, but I'll get better.
We got one more sex scene and then the conclusion. But we'll have one chapter written by a professional author for Crystal Clear.
Michael Stackpole.
What I will do though is I'm going to arrange the judo lesson either way. So I'll have it recorded and edited. So when it actually happens, don't start. That I'll have it ready. Okay, I'm going to do a chaser and then finish my shot. I'm going to do both. How about that?
Okay.
My shot is my chaser.
Can you really handle that?
Do you think? Maybe not. I'll do that instead. Okay.
I don't know. Just try not to overdo it. We need to find games that we can lure people back in to be friends with us again with, and then
Ultimate Horse Chicken. It's got crossplay, so you guys don't need to buy it. I can literally add you guys in on crossplay on Steam. You don't need to own the game.
Okay.
All right, I get it, Mario. Mario really peer pressures you on that shot, doesn't he? Yeah. There we go. This is for you, Mario.
We are at 456 likes. I think this is officially my most liked tweet.
Right, here we go.
Let's go. Wow. I'm a like builder, Corey. I'm sorry. It wasn't going anywhere before I retweeted it.
No, because my reach isn't large enough. Why I just hop on those coattails and let you drag me wherever you want.
I did too.
You know what? I got a bunch of new followers off it. I'm almost at 36K now. So thanks.
There you go. Carry me harder, Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that when you retweeted that fucking Star Wars Squadrons tweet of mine, I did fucking numbers.
Yeah, that one did. Did that get 1,000?
Nearly 1,000, yeah.
See?
When it was the Moist
How
Critical
different
one.
players, yeah. It was like just...
It was when A-Wing players destroy the targeting system and then die. And he was just like, oh yeah, baby! And then he just fades away.
God. What a good fucking game.
I
Let's
know.
play Squadrons.
If
Man,
we get drunk, let's do it tonight.
I don't have it
I
installed.
don't think it's on this
Wow!
computer. It actually, no, it should be. I bought this computer for it, so... Well,
Just-
I bought this computer because the other one was
The height of Star Wars Squadrons, like the moment where the whole team is flowing together, you know what I mean?
I know.
Nothing hits like that. Where it's like I'm running A-Wing cover for Charlie, who's running with the X-Wing to try to hit with the missiles, and then we've got bombers following it afterwards. Nothing like that.
I should do another Twin Suns tournament in fucking Squadrons.
I might have to,
like a
honestly.
creator clash, so it's not all the sweaties. Maybe some sweatiness thrown in.
It needs to be a creator clash. It can't. I don't think it should be the standard one. It needs to be creator.
I honestly
Easy.
might have to.
Yeah. Just a small one with a charity donation instead.
There are just like so many moments. Like I remember this time on you. Like if I explain this to you guys will probably remember this too. There's like this time on Yavin where like both our ships were like in.
Yep.
We're in
I remember that game.
turbo laser range, and like we're simultaneously defending and attacking at the same time, and it's just like there's so many moments in that game like where I don't know. It's
trying to destroy the ISD out of cycle was just like so fucking tense. And I tell you what, whenever you execute the Vandersloop perfectly, fucking hell, I've never had my dick throbbing so hard outside.
Well, it's because doing that is like that changes. It's like one person changes the tide of the battle.
Yeah, like having that ability to take out both shield generators in one round is just like fucking like euphoric.
Like
At
watching
least.
Faker solo Ryu on Zed.
Yeah, I know. Have you seen the new champion, by the way, Corey?
The
Talk about cancer.
Femtech lady.
You guys didn't drink yet. You guys didn't drink yet.
No, I know. She aggroes enemy players against themselves.
Yeah.
Nuts. All right, drinking.
Cunts. There's so many Squadrons games that like I remember exactly how they played out because they were so much fun. And like it's like when you're the best part is like when you're right in the middle of it, you know what I mean? And like everyone is communicating, everyone knows exactly where everyone is. Like Charlie's in the back resupplying, and it's like he's doing everything perfectly. He's right there when you need him. So fucking good.
I remember. What was your favorite map of all time on Star Wars Squadrons? I know mine, and it used to be Yavin.
I liked Esseles a lot.
Esseles was my number one. I gotta make a drink. Esseles was with the trade station at the beginning, right in the center, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my number one. That was my number one of all time because there was a risk and reward for AI farming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you were clever, you could shut down the enemy Y-wing before they could get their wave. And that could turn the tide so hard. Oh my god. Like, they legit had something there, and it's never been done before. I'm ready whenever you're good to go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nadiri was good, but like it wasn't.
Yeah, I liked Nadiri because it had like the indoor space for fighting, which was kind of unique.
Wait, you talking about Nadiri or Esseles?
Well, Esseles had the spot, but nobody used it. Like at high level play, nobody went inside on Esseles.
Really? Because it's like amazing to disengage.
Well, yeah, you'd hop in it for a second, maybe, but
yeah, but you never fight in there. It was a disengagement point.
Yeah, but I mean, fight over in there.
Nadiri Dockyard was unfinished. I'm gonna say that it was needed a lot of work.
I thought Nadiri was great.
Nadiri Dockyards was unfinished because the AI was clearly not built for that map, and it needed a rework of some kind. If the AI worked according to it and wasn't suiciding in against the terrain, then sure. But because it wasn't, it allowed snowballing on the map to happen so easily. It was just not fun.
Yeah, that never really affected me. Nadiri is interesting though because both of the I liked it because as an A-wing pilot especially, like you could dominate protecting one frigate.
Yeah.
Like
if I was an A-wing player, I'd absolutely be with you on that one, without a doubt. I'd be like, Nadiri was sick because there was so many terrain methods to disengage from the enemy when you were in trouble. But for AI farming, it was pure fucking hell. It was so boring. If the AI just knew how to traverse it, that I would have loved that map. That's why Foster Haven was either amazing or bollocks. Because it depended on whether or not the AI was... Did I drink? I didn't.
The one thing I think I got really good at in that game was weak side frigate killing. So like when the rest of the team's off somewhere else, just going and sniping the other side.
One thing I like too is how we'd completely changed our strategy. Like I remember for a while it was like ion torp runs were really big, and then we all switched to ion missiles, and it's like, okay, 2 objective players with ion missiles.
I will say I felt like I lost my way near the end when torpedo meta came out of play. I struggled to adapt on the offensive. On the defensive, I was fine. But
I struggled too because I was I was like, for an average player, a very good player killer. But like when it came to like the top level, I just like I could not touch the guys who had like mastered the advanced drifting and stuff. Yeah,
I agree. The time to kill did not match very well with mobility, I feel. Unless you were able to take out somebody with like a double missile in one shot, mobility was just paramount, and it was impossible to do anything but objective play in return. So,
really, the one kind of meta that we never adjusted to was anytime it swung back towards being bombers, which it did a lot, and none of the 3 of us ever really wanted to play bomber beyond Charlie farming.
Yeah,
I didn't mind it. I actually quite enjoyed it. I preferred it over support, at least. Because if you don't know, support has to do everything.
I liked playing, like, I was pretty good at the mixed objective fighter, like a dog fighting X-Wing, but then, like, carrying Ion and Conks. That was a fun loadout, because you could swap seamlessly, because, like, both of those weapons were good against objective, but also good against, like, PKing. I enjoyed that.
That's why A-Wings and TIE Defenders had such a good fucking time, because you could run multiple...
well, no, you couldn't with the A-Wing. That's why the A-Wing completely fell out of use. Like, by the end of the game, the A-Wing was not relevant, because everyone would run X-Wing, because A-Wings couldn't run missiles. They could only run rockets.
Well, I mean... yeah, but the reason they fell out of that as well was because objective play became paramount, because time to kill wasn't perfectly matched with...
yeah, that's because they made the advanced drifts were too good. It was too hard to kill the top players.
Yeah, agreed.
Like if you watch like Twin Suns tournament, it was all like who could just kill the fastest while surviving.
Yeah.
Like nobody, like Splinter never ran Interceptor. Scalp would occasionally run one, but very rarely.
And Scalp was the exception, not the norm in those cases, I find.
Oh yeah, he was the best Interceptor. Although it was pretty cool. Like after Twin Suns came out, there were like the I forget what was remember there was the Squadron podcast, but they had an interview with remember Knight, Cavern Angels Knight. It was they had an interview with him and a bunch of other players, and it was pretty cool how even like that far into the game, there were still some very different like philosophies on what was the best meta to run. Like
it was such a small player base that it was really hard for a meta to really get tested beyond just what one team was able to do to another team. It was such a fresh game that
but it showed that something was going right. Surely, because I remember during the meta it was New Republic then Empire, then New Republic then Empire was the norm, you know?
Yeah, at the tournament before Twin Suns, it was New Republic always won, and then Empire would always win because the Defender was so much better. And then for Twin Suns, it was kind of mixed. But yeah, there were some tournaments where Empire won because the Defender was just so much better with boost gasping and stuff. But for a while, the New Republic was better. So
I just find it so ironic that the one time EA makes a game that they were like, this is not going to be a microtransaction game, this is a goodwill game. They decided to make, they were like, oh, it's actually one of the best games we've ever fucking made. Like,
yeah, it was such a shame.
Do you guys think with Respawn handling the publishing side for EA on Star Wars that there's more of a chance for Squadrons in the future?
No. None.
Really?
No, because it's not their forte. It's really not.
No, Respawn acting still in the publisher role in the same way they're doing for Bit, whatever.
What you say? Are you saying they're?
If anything, I think it's less because it's kind of limited. It seems like because most of the studios are developing are now Respawn or Respawn adjacent. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems like maybe less of a chance.
The reason
seems like they've siloed them all into Respawn now.
Which is not a bad thing. Yeah, it's not a bad thing, but the massive deterrent for me is that there's a lot of game developers out there that just don't know how to make a good flight sim. Like, unless you're getting the Japanese development team that makes Ace Combat work on it, I just don't think a lot of companies know how to make a solid flight sim.
Well, I mean, when Motive is done with what they're doing now, if they were still interested on going back to Squadrons, I think Respawn handling the publishing arm of it would be more receptive than EA itself would have been.
Are you saying that are you saying Respawn is a second-party publishing company?
That's what they're acting as for Star Wars for EA. They're handling
because they're doing that strategy game. At least they're publishing that because that's not being made by Respawn.
Oh, okay, right. I thought they were a second-party team to EA that was making exclusively Star Wars games. I didn't know they were becoming a publisher.
They're developing JFO, but they're also essentially on the publishing side for the strategy game and the FPS, which are built out of separate teams that kind of came from Respawn, or at least the FPS is that way.
Yeah, the strategy
And
is kind of its own thing.
Yeah, the strategy is a new studio that is essentially working with Respawn as the publisher, acting for EA on that side of it.
I think. I mean, who can say really? Because I feel like we're entering an era, at least for Star Wars games, where we're going to have such a variety of genres in gaming. Because the days of FPS superiority is over. You know, like FPSs are no longer the norm. So we're gonna get like KOTOR remake. We're gonna get a open world game from Ubisoft. We're gonna get a third-person narrative from Jedi Fallen Order 2. So if it was ever gonna happen, it's gonna happen now, not in the future, I'd say.
The fact that there's no... Okay, so The Mandalorian is like the most popular Star Wars thing that's come out in fucking ages. The fact that there's not been any tie-in game announced means that I do not feel like I can accurately predict what they're going to do. Because, like, to me, that just seems like money.
See,
I feel like tie-in games they're not like as much of a thing anymore. Like direct tie-in, this is the...
I don't necessarily mean direct tie-in even. Like, even just... Like, I don't know. If it were me, I would be releasing a game about a bounty hunter exploring the galaxy, whether it's The Mandalorian or not, when The Mandalorian Season 3 is coming out.
Well, isn't that potentially one option for what Ubisoft's game is?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the bounty hunter going around the galaxy
it's
looking
possible.
for NFTs?
I would say
We're back.
Oh, okay, you go.
Yeah, take a lead. Just keep the conversation going.
Okay, I would say, I mean, he's watched my video. At the ending, my specific opinion is, as canon becomes more and more matured within TV shows, not just films, the nuances between characters become a lot more detailed, and it's very hard to transition them into gaming, I think. So characters like the Mandalorian and Boba Fett become almost nigh on impossible to make a video game around, because they have to be canon as well, strictly, really. So I find that they have to rely on more offset characters like Cal in Jedi Fallen Order to find their successes. They can't interact with the actual storyline that's being built by Disney. So a Mandalorian game, whilst it would probably be money, I just don't know if it would work within their long-term future for what they want to do with Mandalorian.
I think what Ek is saying isn't necessarily like it involves Din. It's just like a kind of similar theme of there's a bounty hunter doing something. Because like even with Star Wars games before, sure, you had the Revenge of the Sith game and like the Lego Star Wars games, which do the whole sagas things, but most of the Star Wars games that were popular ended up introducing something new. Like KOTOR had nothing to do with the movies. Empire at War was entirely its own thing.
That's a good point, though.
Jedi Knight, all that stuff.
Yeah, I think like in the era we are in terms of game design and game development, the budgets become ever so more increasingly bigger, and development times increase year by year. So I think in those cases, like if we take Jedi Fallen Order for example, in the research I did, the first ever time we got an announcement or any word of the game being developed dated all the way back in 2014, and the game didn't come out until 2019. So assuming that the game was in pre-production during that year, it would have taken them anywhere between 4 to 5 years to get that game from pre-production to being shelved in game shops or whatever. So I think like if they were going to make a Mandalorian game, they would have started after season 1, which would have been 2 years ago. So I would have said that they would just come out of pre-production on that game with another Mandalorian, not Din Djarin. And we're not going to see a Mandalorian game until 2024, which coincides really, really well with the EA contract. So now he's here. Now I'll wait for him to get his headphones on. So if we correlate the timeline of a Mandalorian game based on the evidence that we have with Jedi Fallen Order, the pre-production announcement was in 2014. Took 4 to 5 years to develop that game to 2019 release. So if Mandalorian was going to follow that same suit, it would now just be out of pre-production 2 years after the first season came out. And
Okay, hold on. Why are you assuming though that they would have started? Well, yeah, I guess you're assuming that they only started when they realized the show would be popular.
Exactly, which was at the end of season 1, which was 2019, I believe. So we're coming into 2 years of development. Pre-production was definitely going to be at least 12 months minimum. So if we assume that that is going to follow the same traits as Jedi Fallen Order, we won't see that game until 2023, 2024, when EA's contract is over. So if it's Ubisoft's game, we don't know. But it's definitely, I think if they're clever, it will just be out of pre-production right now. That's my feeling.
I don't know how much that would apply with Jedi Fallen Order 2, at least, because they'd be using probably similar
the same engine.
engine.
Yeah, but that got delayed because of COVID, without a doubt. Yeah. That was supposed to come out, I think, now. It should have been out now. But because of COVID, we're seeing it in late 2022 or early 2023.
I mean, one thing we might start seeing more with Star Wars games now that it's not exclusively EA is AA titles instead of just AAA titles.
Bang on,
like
agree.
The RTS, or not the RTS, the TBS seems to be trying to go as far in AAA as it can. We'll see what other studios want to do as well.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, because while Star Wars Squadrons is now dead in the ground, the one statement they made during its lifetime is that AA games have a place and has a point of existence, that they deserve to be there. Battlefront 1 and 2 was enormous in terms of budget and engine development, that I believe that we don't have to rely on that format anymore.
It's almost unsustainable for the industry.
Exactly.
Like, prices can't go up, and it's hugely expensive to do it.
And that makes a lot of sense as well, because whilst inflation has developed over the past 4 to 5 years, game sales have remained the same, $60 almost. We've seen differences in Psychonauts 2 and Cyberpunk 2077, but they've stayed the same. So profit margins have decreased over time, and I think that version of making games is no longer there anymore.
I mean, most games have added a shitload of extra monetization, though.
Yeah, I agree. They've tried to find ways to justify their profit margins through microtransactions or early release versions or whatever.
And then some of those become huge fucking cash cows beyond the scope of recouping losses.
You know, I was at what event was it? Maybe E3 when EA dropped Apex Legends. And they didn't expect that game to do good, and it's basically like been their cash cow now since. It's just kind of funny to think about how like one game now can like basically keep like that game does so much, and there are just so many developers doing nothing but fucking tinkering with the map, it's crazy.
Like League of Legends makes more money than fucking anything in the world. The gameplay is fundamentally the same. It's just item reworks, a couple new champions every year.
Yeah,
it's just so much work that goes into.
You know something's wrong when Tencent, probably the number 2 biggest game company in the world, won't touch League of Legends. They won't interfere in its development process because its revenue is so high.
Wait, Tencent owns League of Legends?
Tencent owns PUBG, Fortnite, and League of Legends.
Oh yeah, they're all Riot, aren't they?
Yep.
Never clicked for me. Is there a League of Legends mobile yet? Because that seems kind of obvious.
Yeah, Wild Rift, I think it's called.
It's not the full game though, or it is?
It's more or less the full game. I don't think it has all the champions. Like I think they're getting released more slowly.
And they're getting their own skins as well. But the problem is that like, I think one thing that we're gonna see in terms of YouTube and Twitch change over time. Is that mobile gaming in India, Indonesia, and China is like gonna dominate YouTube over Twitch, I think. Because like Bang Mobile Legends, which is a carbon copy of League of Legends by Tencent, even though they own League of Legends. Yeah, literally identical characters but in different skins and stuff like that. It earns more money than League of Legends.
You should talk to Ash about that sometime. I've messaged him a couple of times.
Is he the one that does Clash Royale?
You know Ash. He does Clash. Yeah, Clash of
Yeah.
Ash.
If you look at because there was a breakdown of views on YouTube compared to Twitch and stuff, it's exclusively mobile gaming, and it's all from India, like Indonesia, yada yada, China, because of
Yeah, mobile gaming's huge because a lot of that, like, they can't, like, a lot of the times it's hard to get. Yeah, it's hard to get a PC. They're like fucking expensive as shit. But most people have cell phones, and even there, like in cell phone, like those games are optimized to hell. It's crazy how well PUBG is optimized for mobile gaming. I've played it. I played on like an iPhone, like an old iPhone. Oh, what's up, Scout?
Hey, man. Yeah, it's amazing compared to the console version. Without a doubt. I've played it as well.
It's pretty fun actually, but yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't get Halo. Like Halo has such a good thing going, and they're just fucking it up.
I agree. Like they do something good, but then take 2 steps back.
You know what's gonna save it though? The battle royale. How did you go?
Did you
what
fucking
the fuck?
tweet about squadrons while you were pissing?
It's not coming, dude. I don't think it's coming.
Yeah, it's 100% coming.
Nah.
No, it's coming. It's 100%. Halo is getting a battle royale. I'll bet you money if you want, Charlie. Okay, I'm stuck.
Dude,
Charlie?
Charlie?
Well, I got inside information, but if you want to bet me money, I'll take it.
Well, now I'm definitely not going to bet money.
Okay,
Yeah, say
so
that.
Ek, you'll trade the inside information for Charlie telling us what his week was. Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Are you actually allowed to say it publicly? No, I don't think you're allowed to. You're
No,
drunk.
I am. So okay, so no, I'm not. I mean, I'm a little drunk, but not too drunk. So the guys who told me this want to do an exclusive interview, and maybe I'll get you to do it, Charlie, because I was like, maybe we can do this on X2, because we do Halo stuff there. But yeah, so a battle royale is coming. They say 80. They think 80 people. There's a tie-in with Armor Cores. That's why Armor Cores have remained separate. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
That's even
And
if it happens,
there's like 12 new maps in the works as well.
if there's a season season I don't know what season it will come out in, maybe 3 or 4, but whatever season Battle Royale comes out will be Fortnite's season 4 popularity spike.
It's
Without
like
a doubt.
people are so stupid. Like I can't stand. There's so many people who hate battle royales just because Fortnite is popular. Like, listen, battle royales have outperformed every other FPS genre, and it's not even close for the past like 5 years. If you don't think Halo should do that, you're literally a moron who hates things because they're popular. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, there's one exception to that, and it's Valorant. Well, actually, and CS:GO, but
even Valorant hasn't done amazingly well in that genre. Like, compared to League of Legends, it pales in comparison in terms of its success. And let me tell you, they've literally poured so... Have I drank?
no.
Legends of Runeterra is the same as well. Like, that's the card game that they have. Like, they wanted to compete with Hearthstone for it, but
It's
like
dead.
it's super dead. Like my buddy was interviewing at Riot, and because they want to hire people who are high ranked and stuff, and he was like challenger in Teamfight Tactics because he was hoping to get in on that side. Like, okay, yeah, but like, do you play Legends of Runeterra? No. Game shit.
The only reason Teamfight Tactics has done well is because it's not tried and true. Like, Hearthstone came and gone. I used to play Hearthstone every fucking day, and I hated every moment of it. It's done now. I'm truly done with it. No matter how much.
Trying to play Beyblades. Fuck.
Yeah, just do a Beyblade.
No
game.
DLCs. Just buy new Beyblades.
But
Sorry.
no,
What about
I
a
agree.
Beyblade Battle Royale? Like you spin like the.
I mean, Beyblade is already
kind
kind of a battle royale, right?
Yeah,
It
the
kinda
rich
is.
kids have all their microtransactions that gave them a metal one. I only have a
Oh
plastic
shit!
one
A
in my
metal
eyes.
one with a longer ripcord.
Yeah, it's fucking. That's what
unbeatable.
really awakened me in my class consciousness was my fucking Beyblade couldn't fucking compete with these rich kids.
No, you know what? Same. My buddy Mike had a Beyblade party, And he even got one of those, you know, he'd get those, what are they called? Like the arenas? And then my friend Parker had one with metal edges and a ripcord that was like 6 feet long.
Yeah.
My Beyblade I had gotten for $15 at the fucking convenience store, and it was like the cord was like 6 inches long. I was fucked.
My first ever
off the edge
angry,
again. Just fuck me up.
my first ever angry poo was when somebody came into school one day in primary school and brought their Beyblade, which had like a fucking a power cord from his controller all the way to his Beyblade.
Oh, primary school, does that mean elementary school, I guess?
Yeah. He had a fucking power cord all the way from his controller to his Beyblade, so it never ran out of power. And I remember losing twice to him.
What do you mean you rip it? That doesn't make sense.
He never ripped it. He ripped it, and it would spin on the thing, but he was able to use the power cord to keep supplying power to the spin.
Okay, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, and I got so mad I had to leave and go to the bathroom. That was my first ever angry poo. Beyblades was pay to win. It was without a doubt, unequivocally.
Did you ever have to read Capital?
No.
Or the Communist Manifesto? Yeah, like Marx talks about it, where when he first realized the power of capital, he just got really mad and sat on the shitter for like 2 hours. So you're in good company, Charlie.
Somebody said, Charlie, you didn't rip hard enough. I didn't rip hard enough in the toilet, you're right. Did I drink? I don't think I did. Corey, you haven't drank either.
Just fuming over Das Capital. Just fucking pissed beyond belief.
I haven't won a single fucking race except the one I cheated in. This is bullshit.
Yeah, Halo, I don't know. It's like Call of Duty, Warzone has already passed Halo in concurrent players and Twitch viewers. And like that's been out for a minute. Like build a battle royale. It's the most expensive fucking game ever. Like what the fuck? How do you launch with like 5 competitive maps?
No,
because they've been working on the battle royale for the whole time. They just haven't released it yet, so it seems like they've underserved it.
But it's not even 343 doing the battle royale.
But I gotta be honest, like I know I'm playing devil's advocate, and I know I said it at the beginning of the stream, but you gotta look at how Fortnite did it in the first 3 seasons. Everyone.
No, you don't. What do you mean? Fortnite when it released wasn't intended to be this fucking hugely popular game.
That's
and
true,
Fortnite didn't exist. Like the shooter genre now is not comparable to when Fortnite released.
No, I know, but the content was fucking sparse from season 1 to 3.
Okay, yeah, but here's the comparison. Nobody knew what Fortnite was when it released. Everyone has tried and played Halo now, and people have left. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody tried and played Fortnite. Well, I mean, some people did, but not as many people tried and played Fortnite and left before the game blew up. Fortnite wasn't a thing. Fortnite wasn't a 20-year-old legacy game like Halo is.
Keep up the good work.
It's like how do you launch with 4 competitive maps? How do you launch?
Did one get removed from rotation?
Behemoth got removed.
Yeah, which is fucking dumb. That pisses me off so much.
Is that the sandy map?
Yeah, it's the same one, which I actually enjoy. But
I love that map on ranked. Like, see, look, I'm really sorry, but like, pro players and our Halo are not your source of fucking information, man.
What they need to do is they need to build an HCS playlist and a ranked playlist and keep them separate. That's what every other... Okay, so Halo right now has literally 4 or 5 objective game modes, and not enough. It has no Forge. Theater mode is busted beyond all fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I try to record clips in theater mode, and it's a fucking disaster.
Yep,
a disgusting mess every time.
Tried making shorts on it. It's awful. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's awful. Half the times the clips don't load. Half the times the inputs don't work. Half the times the thing just crashes. There's like you can't build custom games. You've got to wait until they add a game into multiplayer matchmaking to add it to have it in a custom games. They've got 4 or 5 maps. They've got 3 big team battles. It's just like, how do you do this in a like time when online persistent multiplayer is what it is.
Yeah, I
didn't
get where
drink.
you're coming from.
And you know what people's excuse is? People's excuse is that the game launched with the same amount of maps as Halo 3. For one, Halo 3 had more Team Slayer maps, and for two, it was 2007. You could play Halo 3 or Modern Warfare 2.
That's where I think the campaign hurt it, because it was more focused on the campaign more than anything else. Like, the campaign was their moneymaker. Like, let's be real, right? If you look,
I don't agree. I don't think campaign was their their moneymaker.
In all of the research I made on those videos, they in numerous interviews from Halo, they were ready to publish the multiplayer all the way back in 2019.
That's not true at all. I played the game in 2021 and it was not ready.
In terms of multiplayer gameplay,
no, it was not. I tested the game. It was not ready. I didn't think it would be ready for launch.
Jason Streiser's interview.
No, that is not what Jason said. I'm sorry.
Buddy, I've done the fucking research.
I played the game in 2021 before it launched. It wasn't ready.
But I'm going off the research I've made from numerous interviews when I made those videos.
Justin, was it like
I'm saying
tuning, or was it
I
actual
literally
feature
played the game I tested the game and it wasn't ready.
But
was the lack of readiness based on like balancing, or was it based on like the game actually being finished?
Was it buggy?
It was buggy, and the gameplay features weren't all working.
But that's not a full testament of what, because the game went through such a dynamic shift in 2019, right?
Yeah, in single player.
But my theory is, on all the interviews I fucking read through and everything, I think the gameplay elements was done and dusted, ready to go as early as 2019.
That's not even what Jason Schreier said, though.
But in the...
Jason Schreier said they wanted to have a Breath of the Wild skill-based system.
Yeah, and I'm saying
that's gameplay.
Yeah, no, that you're true, but I'm talking about core gameplay, the way the character moves, how the bullet spread works.
Okay, but that hasn't changed in 20 years, though.
No, but sometimes it does. Sometimes
no, Halo hasn't changed in 20 years, though.
No, you're right, but and I know this sounds stupid, but sometimes game development companies have to go through this stupid moment in their life and say, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to do Halo 5 or are we trying to do Halo 3? And they'll spend 6 to 12 months figuring that bollocks out.
Okay, but I don't see how that's related to multiplayer.
Correct. You're correct, though, is what I'm trying to say. You are correct.
Okay, say that again.
You are correct in the sense...
Say it again slower.
Cunt. All right, I'm gonna fucking say it over again. I haven't drank. You will. Whatever.
I don't know if I drink, so whatever.
I just drink.
Right. So what I'm saying is that on the levels of gameplay, the core gameplay, they already figured out. The hook, like I don't know if it was the hook shot, if they got that at that point, but movement, character interaction with collision masks, weapons, and health systems was developed by 2019. And I know that sounds cringe because they already made Halo 3 10 years ago. But in terms of...
It was actually more like 16 years ago, but yes, continue.
16 years ago. And I know that's cringe because it takes them that long to figure it out because they diverged that far away in Halo 5. But in terms of open world and... I need to make a drink. In terms of open world and whether or not they were going to go Breath of the Wild or classic Halo, didn't have a shift until 2019, which is where you are correct. So that's why multiplayer didn't rely on that information. It didn't rely on it whether or not the campaign was going to be Breath of the Wild or not.
Yes, that is true.
Can you agree with me on that? Yes. That's why they were ready to push the multiplayer 3 years before it was supposed to come out.
3, 2, 1, 3 years. What are you talking about?
2019 to 2020.
No, they weren't ready to push it in 2019. Because even in 2020, they only managed, I've heard from my sources who I believe that the 5 maps or the 5 arena maps they have, that is all they have ready right now.
But
that is all they have.
I'm begging, dude. Watch my video. Please, I beg you.
I watched your video. What do you mean?
What I'm saying is that in a segment of Jason Schreier's interview, he says the multiplayer could have come out in 2019. I promise you, that was word for word, verbatim.
Okay, I'll have to read his interview, but I'm telling you, I tested the game and it wasn't ready. I didn't think, and I remember telling you this, I don't think it's going to be ready for launch. I remember I told you that. I was like, Charlie, I don't think this game is going to be ready for launch as it is now. And that was in like 2020 or 2021
can
even.
Change in 12 months. Like the core gameplay might have stayed the same when you played. Like, yeah, when they said multiplayer.
Okay, but just because the core gameplay is set, I agree the core gameplay has been set, but just because it was set doesn't mean the game is ready to release.
The multiplayer, all they needed to make was some good maps, and then there you go. You've kind of got a multiplayer system.
That's not true, because all the traditional elements of multiplayer you would expect, like Forge, is not working. The custom game browser doesn't exist. The custom game creative feature doesn't exist. You can't make gameplay, or you can't make game types other than the ones that exist in multiplayer right now. You could do that in every other Halo game.
I think the biggest issue you're suffering with right now is that you're really sounding
$25. Get the double shot ready.
You sound insecure.
Yeah, and Corey's being so fucking antisocial, he's not joining in. Right, I'll be right back. I need a wee.
Is what I'm saying making sense, Corey? Like,
but it kind of depends on the context of where this interview was coming from. Because, like, it depends on what frame of reference he was using when saying it could have come out in 2019. Is he talking about how they were seeing it at the time? So, like, in 2019, we thought we could release the game then? Or was he saying it was 2018 and we thought we could have a multiplayer game ready by 2019? Maybe that could have been feasible, but then you also have whatever delays would have come in there.
Okay, here's my thing, though. And you're right. I agree with you. But, like, here's what I'm saying. Do you think they willingly only dropped 5 maps? Like, do you think that if they had any other choice, they'd be waiting 6 months for Season 2?
I don't know.
Because Season 2 also got pushed back. Because Season 2 was supposed to launch, like, about right now.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just saying I don't think they would have pushed back Season 2 unless they absolutely had to. Because it did have another release date. It was supposed to be 3 months. It got moved to 6 months. Yeah. And I think that alone indicates that there's probably something seriously wrong in how multiplayer development went.
I don't know if that's the case. Like, I think part of it is they were expecting to have better live ops handled by now, and that probably had more to do with the season being extended than content readiness. Because I think they were probably banking on the idea that they'd be back in office, like COVID's over by January, as a lot of companies were thinking in like September last year. And I don't think that is really impacting map readiness. And I can definitely see a world where they wanted to release with as many maps as they have. And get more feedback on what was missing in the maps before they go too far forward. They probably have a bunch of map concepts. They probably have a lot of maps blocked out. But if they're going to try to learn from what's working or what's not in the maps they have first, why is my fucking code going like that? Then it's usually better to go over the small amount first. And
yeah, but I mean, maps are only a portion. Like for me, I think for current like FPS, well, for current games generally, live service games, the number one thing that people want is ongoing content. And for me, if I were running a game like Halo Infinite, pushing content off would be especially doubling the wait time would be something that I would only do if I were really behind schedule. But that's just my thought, I guess. Because Season 2 was supposed to be like right now, and now it's been pushed back to I think May or June even.
Because like the other thing
I do see your argument though. I understand where you're coming from.
The other thing with the game not being ready when you were trying it when you did is, and I know like obviously mod development and game development are not synonymous, but the difference in when we call something with our mods beta ready, like if you played that with no context for how the process actually goes, then it'd be very easy to say like, oh, this is super shit, super buggy, final numbers aren't tuned, that's just not going to be ready anytime soon. But once you're actually in that testing phase, that's when you get in like 3 weeks more done than you've gotten done in the prior 8 months, just based off of having feedback that you know isn't biased by your own preconceptions of how the game should work. So a lot of those decisions and a lot of those bug fixes are held off until you reach that point.
That's fair. I do think that's fair. But some of the issues were like the camera just didn't work on spawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one.
It used to be way worse. It used to be that at the end of the game, the camera would zoom in on someone's dead body every time. It was hilarious.
But that's just kind of how the bug triage system probably works for them. Where if it's not something that's related to core systems that can be changed later.
Okay. But here's another example. We never used to be able to make it through a BTB match. It would crash every single game. And like that's a fundamental game issue that they didn't have sorted out. You know.
But that was also people playing it outside of wherever their internal environment is. Because that could be just as easily a server maintenance thing.
Because I think that problem is coming back to bite them in the ass. Because they're having the exact same issue right now, kind of, with crashes.
I feel like if they had room to release the game in 2019, then they could have had major game mode working nailed down.
Well, in a simplistic version of my point, because I still agree with you, by the way, I still think you're right, but my simplistic version is that Halo Infinite gameplay did not change from 2019 to 2021, and only
Halo. I agree. Halo Infinite gameplay is essentially what it was with Halo 3. Halo Infinite is Halo 3 with a slight sprint added. Like it's just that with less weapons, I think probably less maps and a slight sprint added.
And AAA companies take eons to figure out that shit. Like it takes them years to figure that out. And I think like from 2019 to 2021, there was no change in the core gameplay, and that's why they could have released multiplayer if they made some good maps in between that time. But the campaign had a massive fucking shift from 2019.
Well, one thing you're not thinking about is the fact that they built a new engine, so they had to make all of this work in their new Slipspace engine. I think they probably knew what they wanted to do with the game for a very long time, especially in multiplayer, because Halo 5 kind of showed them what people wanted and what people didn't want. Well, like, I just generally don't think the game was working.
Well, replicating physical interactions between engine to engine isn't super demanding.
It's still not working. Melees still aren't good, and there's still desync issues.
That's true. And yes, that might be engine specific, but replicating the physics is not that difficult. It's the creative aspect that takes time.
I think what me and Charlie are saying isn't necessarily that you're wrong or that like they would have definitely been ready. Just that it could have released just as broken in 2019 as it did now.
I agree. I think we would have gotten the exact same thing we've got right now, bar some good maps. Right now compared to 2000.
Yeah, no, I think that's true. It's just like when you say bar some good maps, there's like 4 good. Oh, so you're pouring a drink?
We need to do a double shot for Cambergler for the 25 donation. Well, I'll pause.
Okay.
But no, I think we're all on the same page.
I agree. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go for Cambergler. I love you, man.
It's just like. When you say bar some good maps, there's not very many maps in the game. I think when I look at Halo Infinite's map process, I think that the 4 arena maps they have are very, very exceptionally well crafted, among the best Halo maps of all time. What are they called?
I love all of them. I know.
Streets.
You don't like Streets.
But it's still a good map. I don't like it because I don't like it that it's dark and it's weird. Fine. Streets, the indoor one on the space station with the greenery, aquatic,
Aquarius,
Aquarius, the bazaar, and what's the one I'm forgetting? Oh, high power. Those are or no, you know what I mean though. Live fire. Okay, there's 5, and the one inside with the generator. Recharge. Those are exceptional maps. Let's just start the race as well.
Yeah. Tell me when.
I think you go ahead.
All right, 3,
2,
1, go.
1.
Yeah,
those are exceptionally well crafted maps. And the thing is, the major thing about Halo 2, major thing about Halo 5 is that it had very, very, very bad maps. The gameplay was okay. I think that they probably could have kept the clamber. Well, they did keep clamber. They probably could have kept the melee system that they had, where you could like sprint and shoulder people, and the ground pound, and they also Halo 5 had what was that called? What was the boost called, Corey, where you could like dodge to the side?
Didn't play 5.
Okay, well they had the dodge system. You could have kept all that. The problem with Halo 5 is sprint and the other advanced mobility stretched the maps out so much that they just weren't fun. Halo Infinite fixed that. Halo Infinite's arena maps are all phenomenal.
Yeah. Go on. Carry on.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say, if they had more ready, like yeah, you're saying except for the creative process, but I don't think you can say except for the creative process because they clearly put a shit ton of effort into that.
Oh my god, I've never been so fucked in 5 seconds in my life.
Yeah, I saw that. What I will say is that developing maps like Bazaar, Recharge, and Livefire, like, whilst when you're playing it, you're like, yeah, I could create it. Like, a lot of people that play the game be like, yeah, this probably took them only a couple of weeks to make. I promise you, making a map like that, not only, right, Livefire is asymmetrical. So how you make a balanced asymmetrical map is beyond me. Like, beyond a lot of people.
That's like what... Halo is one of the only games that does asymmetrical maps really well.
Yeah.
Like, the most famous Halo maps of all time are asymmetrical. Guardian, Lockout, they're all asymmetrical.
But go on.
I was gonna say, that's the frustrating part, because Halo... Sorry, continue with your point.
Sorry, yeah. My point was, other maps, like Bazaar, which is symmetrical... whilst it seems relatively easy to make, I guarantee you those maps went through at least a minimum of 6 months of playthroughs to figure out whether or not it was balanced enough for both teams. It takes so fucking long to make a good map. So
that's my point. Yeah, that was my point. Like, that's why I don't think they were ready for release in 2019. The maps that they have took a lot of time.
But what's stopping them from reusing the maps they already had from Halo 3?
Well, the main thing is that the function of... Did you drink, Corey? The main thing that changes Halo 3's maps, and the pit is a great example of another asymmetrical map, because it is asymmetrical, I believe. Actually, is the pit symmetrical?
Yeah,
no, it is. Yeah, it's symmetrical.
Yep.
So the main issue is that Sprint fundamentally changes those maps because it changes the distances between objectives. And that's why Halo 5 was so bad, was so tough, because you take a map like Midship, you have to stretch it out, and that affects everything from like distance between objectives, sight lines, you know what I mean? Everything.
That's the best point you've made. Like, when we were talking about Halo Infinite and its release date, that those points you made, I carried those with me because they were really, really great points.
And that's kind of the thing about Halo 1 to Halo 2 and Halo 3. You could remaster those maps because you had, normalized player movement speed. You could make them slightly larger, but Sprint changes everything. And that was one issue with Halo Reach, which you probably didn't play much of, Charlie, because that was kind of... I know you weren't a Halo fan back then. Halo Reach was the first game to add abilities. And it had Jetpack, which allowed vertical movement, and Sprint, which allowed on-ground movement. And those essentially... Like, you could break maps with those abilities. And other maps were just completely not fun because they were so spread out. The same was true of Halo 4 and Halo 5. You lose the tight multiplayer gameplay of previous maps because they're so stretched out. You got to sprint between encounters. It's not fun. So with Halo,
Reach, it was especially because those abilities were loadouts you choose. They were not standard. So the
Yeah.
maps were designed to be something you could do just as well without jetpack as with jetpack, but then you have jetpack, and suddenly playing without jetpack was fucking shit on that
Yeah,
map.
sword
that was like
base
the
was-
inside office. Yeah, sword base.
Sword base was the best example of that. It was designed to allow people to use armor abilities, but was absolute shit otherwise. So, Halo Infinite, the sprint in Halo Infinite is actually fairly minor. I almost never sprint. It's at like sprinting gives you like something like an 11% speed boost, but the fundamental movement is still so different that the maps need to be real. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they don't remake more Halo maps. I know for a fact, based on what people who like, so I've talked to people who have advanced beta versions of Halo Infinite, and they've told me the maps that are coming in the game, like that exist in prior Halo games, and I don't know why they're not doing more. Like season 1 was called Heroes of Reach. Why did you not include any Halo Reach
Big
maps?
agree.
You know what I mean?
100% agree.
Because Halo Reach maps
yeah.
are all shit.
Well, I mean,
Oh
like,
yeah.
the point being is that like whilst sprint was implemented for the 11% speed increase still comes to one of the biggest detriments. And one of the things I learned from going from like platinum to diamond, I'm not Onyx, but still one of the biggest things I learned between those ranks was the understanding of when you're in enemy territory, you don't sprint. You don't sprint at all. And you told me that, Ek. You were like, don't sprint in those areas because you'll have a disadvantage on a 1v1. And you're absolutely bang on. Like, I don't sprint when I'm on the other side because I know I'm going to be like on an earshot.
It's a one-shot difference. Pulling the gun up, it's a one-shot difference. When you're playing high-level competitive play, one shot is... But you still... The thing is, though, you still have to design those maps with sprint in mind, because even if you're not sprinting in the enemy territory, it's like, okay, sniper now is, 200 meters off start. That would take 5 seconds without sprint, or that would take 20 seconds without sprint, but now with sprint, it takes 15. And that matters, especially on asymmetrical maps, like Guardian.
Yeah, which is why if we got a Guardian, it'd be more of a lockout or blackout.
Yeah, like Guardian might not work anymore just because movement in Halo Infinite is so much. Like you can, because like one thing people don't realize too is sprint also increases your jump, like how far you can travel on a jump. So certain gaps that weren't possible in Halo 3 are now possible in Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
That's true, but I think some maps... Oh, sorry, go on. You go.
I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah, which I agree, but I think some maps like the Pit is okay, that it can work that way. Like,
Yes, I agree. I think the Pit would work. Yeah. If
The
it
Pit
were
is
up to
probably
me,
the easiest transition they can do to Infinite. The
That's
fact
because
that it
the
hasn't
Pit's-
been reused yet is
the Pit was in Halo 5.
Was it?
Yeah. The thing about the Pit is it's an arena map, but it's still very large, so that's why it translates well to like modern movement systems. But like Midship was in Halo 5. Midship's like the famous, very competitive Halo 2 map on the Covenant ship. That is a very close quarters map, and when they bring that to Halo 5, it's like it might as well be a different map.
No, I get that. I think overall a battle royale map for Halo Infinite is going to be the season 4 of Fortnite, I think, because that game, the one thing we have not seen in a battle royale is longer time to kills. I think there are a lot of opportunities in PUBG and Fortnite and Apex Legends to have the jump on people and get that easy kill. But I think Fortnite. I think Fortnite allows the opportunity to retaliate. You have a wider window of retaliation, and as much as that sucks for skilled players, it's actually more beneficial for them. So if they find themselves in a more difficult position, they have a wider window to react and succeed in a 2v1, so on and so forth.
That's why Halo Infinite is or Halo just generally is a very interesting game. Like if I jump into Quick Slayer, for example, I'm a much better on average Halo player than anybody I'm playing, well, than most people I'm playing against. So if I jump into Quick Slayer, even if I'm just fucking around, I can still kill most people, you know what I mean? Because I'm just better at the game. But if I'm playing Team Slayer, then you need a mix of smart map movement and also skill-based shooting, which like Call of Duty has a lot of, like, you need to be a smart map movement player, you need to be, use your corners, but less skill-based shooting. So Halo Infinite, like, people who say Halo would make a good battle royale are fucking crazy. Like, it would be completely unique because Halo has, I think Halo has the best shooting mechanics of a first-person shooter game.
I agree.
One thing that I can see being different that might fundamentally change the appeal from battle royale games typically is me not drinking, because that's a key part right there. But the fact that it is such a different time to kill, one of the big things for battle royales is that tension, and Halo wouldn't have it to the same degree.
Yeah,
which might
I think other games like Apex though have kind of in the same. Like Apex has kind of a longer time to kill as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I had to go pee. I'll be right back.
But okay. But
continue talking. I'll
the reason they have a longer time to kill is because shield regeneration is very, very fast. You can regenerate 20% of your shields extremely fast, which is unheard of. In,
most of my experience with battle royale is just PUBG, so I've never played Apex. I played Fortnite the one time with you guys, and I thoroughly did not enjoy myself.
Yeah. It's pretty much Fortnite. Like, I was gonna say this when Ek is back, but
wasted on me instead. It's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it twice over. I think the two things that differentiate between Halo Infinite and other battle royales is sorry. The biggest time to kills are, the two different biggest things are time to kill is exceptionally different from standard FPSs. So
right,
knocking someone out in PUBG, Fortnite, or Warzone is a third faster than knocking someone out in Halo Infinite, for one. So reaction time, the ability to take someone down ASAP is all different. And the second one is Halo Infinite is the only game where controllers have a beneficial controller players have a better chance than PC players. So those are my two reasons. So like now that Ek is back, my two different reasons. Time to kill is vastly different compared to Warzone, Fortnite, and PUBG, and controller players have more of an advantage than PC players. And I think those two variables alone allow Fortnite, Halo Infinite to be a completely different battle royale, which I think we really want to see.
No, obviously. No, I agree. It's like Halo is like, okay, so in Halo, if you go to VR, like when you win a BR fight, it's probably, if you're good, you hit it in 4 shots. But I mean, even pro players often go to 5 or 6. There are not many shooter games where you've got to consistently hit that many shots on a player who's moving as you do in Halo. Like Halo, your lateral movement and the way that you can, like, one thing I love about Halo is how you can like traverse the battlefield during a BR fight. Like you'll start off in one spot and before you know it, you've like moved halfway across the map just for one battle. It adds like a nice sense of movement. That's actually one reason why I compared, like, why Squadrons in a way reminded me a lot of Halo. I used to say that all the time because like the battles end up taking you across the map, you know what I mean? And like movement is almost as important as aiming.
And initial play behavior on weapons are different. I remember a lot of people complaining about the shotgun in Halo Infinite. And whilst
Idiots.
a lot of people complained about it not being too powerful enough. The one-shot kill element had been removed. But as a PC player, holy fuck, was it powerful? You know, like...
Yeah, and there were people who complained about the shotgun, like, in the fucking Mangler. There were people who thought the Mangler was shit at the when Halo Infinite released, and like all those people have just been able to write their opinions off, which is nice. I think Halo Infinite has the best weapon sandbox of any game because the Bulldog is still extremely powerful, and the time to kill is still pretty fast. But it's like you gotta just be more skillful. Same with the what's the light, like the plasma version of the Bulldog called? The
shock rifle.
No, the not the shock rifle, the
Wave?
energy shotgun. Sorry, did I say Bulldog? I meant
heat wave. Sorry.
Yeah, heat wave. Sorry, I meant to say shotgun, not.
Yeah.
Wait, is the Bulldog the
manual shotgun, and heat wave is the plasma thing?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So like those guns are still extraordinarily powerful, and if you have them, you're still at a definite advantage. You just need to be good with them. You know what I mean? Like with the shotgun in Halo 3.
We're gonna get the AK-47 with Season 2.
Fuck, you guys drank? Shit. God damn.
I finished my rum. All gone.
Oh, I'm struggling. Oh, baby, I'm struggling.
Man, I want to do another Squadrons tournament now. Fuck.
Do it.
If you do, it's got to be creator, and it's got to have a reward much lower than 10k, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe like £1,000 to charity. You know, like it's got to be small enough that it you know. And let me down my Gatorade. Can we down my Gatorade beforehand? Right, you guys talk.
Just do what you gotta do. I
Guys,
mean,
please,
it might be hard to fight. Charlie, shut the fuck up and drink your goddamn Gatorade. God, it's gonna be hard to find creators to actually play in that compared to like Halo, where all the Halo creators play Halo. Like
I think I could find. What I would probably do is just find 4 team captains and let them bring whoever they wanted.
Yeah, it's probably easiest.
Bombastic.
Like I know Elliot would do it. Bombastic would do it. I'd probably play it myself and with you guys, and I don't know. We'd find somebody else.
Oh.
Alex would do it probably.
Yeah, Alex.
We get twin sons back together.
I would love it.
That's one of the highlights of my moments of Star Wars Squadrons, because like
when Wasted blocked you on Discord because you said fucking cancer.
Cunt cancer.
Cunt cancer. One of the highlights of Squadrons was when I was playing with you, me, all 3 of us, and Corey and
And
Wasted.
I said cunt cancer. It was epic.
Because like I remember like non-stop healing Shaq, and in my mind, like during that esports tournament, I was like, this is it. This is our YouTube career. We're gonna
Yeah.
you know, like
Spoiler, it was not.
it wasn't, but like in that brief romantic moment, I believed like me, you, us 3, Shaq, and Wasted had found our united point of interest, and it was never.
Shaq was never very into it.
That first tournament was so much fun, though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loved that first tournament.
When I got the fucking Baron for most kills, and it was all because of that last game where like you guys just let me just get as many kills as you can. That was literally like I was like I almost shit my pants. I was so excited.
I was so close to least deaths too.
You were.
And that,
Like,
I remember
Wasted
that
was
game
near
we
top in everything.
No,
I
but
was
you remember that
so
game we
close to
played
winning.
against and it's funny too because we played it with like the least meta setups of all time. But remember that game we played against Alex's team too. We matched them on Esley's. I think we lost, but like I just remember like oh man.
how did Bombastic's team cheat again? How did they cheat?
Oh,
they
because
didn't
they used
cheat,
4.
they just
They didn't
used 4
cheat. They just used
bombers.
5 bombers.
Because our attitude then was like, these players, they're all going to be upset when the game changes, and They're not ready for the new meta.
Did you guys drink? How the fuck did you drink so quickly?
I
don't have
I downed it in one go while you guys.
Should we just? Oh, you did drink? Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm 9 behind.
You know what's insane? Not to toot my own horn. I won fucking. I won Baron, and my loadout was heal and invisible. I
But
didn't have
that made
any-
sense though at the time, and that's why I love metas, because people don't realize it takes time to realize the power of these specific.
Yeah, I just
Loadout.
think like if I had thrown in quick lock or multi lock, man, I would have had
Bro.
twice as many kills.
The amount of times I imagined going into that tournament knowing what I knew.
Oh, me too. I was like, imagine doing this. Imagine playing Bombastic now, but we know, like, Twin Sons has been practicing.
God, mate, I've had literal like hard-ons thinking about it, being like, man, imagine fucking destroying Andrew by doing the torpedo approach, and him just freaking the fuck out. You know.
The question is, do you think what's his name would come back?
Frosty?
Yeah.
Frosty was easy.
I don't know.
100%.
I don't know. I don't know if we'd be able to get in contact with him. Like, I always kind of felt bad for him because, like, we were pretty good, but Frosty was probably good enough to be on one of the, like, actual contender teams, and he was stuck with, like, the semi-serious, but still, we weren't fucking Cavern Angels or Splinter.
See, I agree with you, but this is gonna sound.
I don't know if he was
cuck
necessarily
move.
good.
This is gonna sound like such a cuck move. I think you were better than him, Ek. Not to be a cuck. just suck
Yeah,
your
no,
dick or
I
something,
agree. I agree.
but,
I think he was good, but I like compared to some of the because I played a lot of other support players as interceptor, and I don't know if he was quite like the other support players. I could not kill. Like,
But part of that comes down to better team coordination than we ended up.
no, not for support players. Like for the best support players, like what was Fenkar on Scalps, I could not kill him. 1v1, it would take me 5 minutes to kill him.
Yeah. That's if I had to rechange history on what role I'd play, I wish I stuck with support, because if there's one thing I love about video games is that you pick a character where
No, it was
it's like,
Nike. Sorry.
it's just a character that Nikar, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Nike. Yeah.
One thing I love about specific roles is they're really fucking annoying,
Mm-hmm.
and supports end up being that role. Like, good support players were just unkillable. Drinking.
I liked how healing came back to meta at the end of like when we.
Full rotation, baby. Like when
Yeah.
Cloak got nerfed, heal came back into it, and it was just like, it's so fucking annoying. It's like Team Fortress 2, the highest pick, as a spy player, the best person you could pick to kill was the medic, because he was able to. Did you drink?
I think so. I'm not positive. I might not have.
Did. Yeah.
I definitely
Okay. Okay, give it to Charlie then.
No, give it to Ek. Corey. Wait.
No, I definitely didn't drink.
Wait, can I go first? No. Wait. Why is it saying? Oh no, I'm player 1. I came third. Okay. Fuck. I'm drunk.
I've got like
give
4
that
empty
to
cans
Corey.
around me, and this is empty.
So I'm still 9 ahead on 9 behind on Ek, or 8, depending on how things.
What's crazy to me is that's like Squadrons is not only like my favorite, like even ignoring the fact that it's a Star Wars game, which adds a lot
Yeah.
for me. It's like probably my favorite multiplayer game ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something so different from what we ever saw, and I gotta say, I was like, one thing that I remember with Halo Infinite and Star Wars Squadrons is that whilst I'm not as big of a Star Wars fan as both of you, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna have to learn to love this game. And I remember Star Wars Squadrons came so fucking naturally to me.
Yeah. I remember
like-
we'd just be talking about like strategy, like okay, like on kickoff we need to change this, like. You know, Halo when it's at its best has the same feeling, where like everyone's in motion. You know what I mean? And like everyone's got like a job to do. That's when Halo's at its best.
That's why
Shit,
I wish
miss
I was
that.
support. That's why I wish I stuck with support, because if you're really good at support, you're unkillable and fucking annoying, and you bait interceptors into wasting their time. You know, and that was the what I wanted to do all this time. I just wanted to bait fart. I just wanted to bait interceptors into trying to chase me down and then dying or not be able to kill me. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wasn't as good as I wish I was, but still, man, I fucking. Oh.
I kind of wish I'd put in more time to the game because I literally never played solo, and I wasn't even playing like whenever we do our nights with it. I play probably half as much as you guys, so I had such a small amount of time put into the game compared to everyone else. But I also don't know how much more like career-wise I could have gotten out of it.
Yeah.
Because like for me, a big thing with it was networking, where like obviously working with you guys was already a thing, but like Wasted and Shaq I did more with outside of like talking to Shaq to shill EAW mods, which I really feel uncomfortable doing. So that was nice, and then that's how I met Alex. Well, I'd done the podcast with Alex once or twice, but I'd spoken to him more about squadrons in there, that kind of thing. So I really don't know what I should have done differently there, or what I could have done differently there.
I didn't play much Squadrons. Squadrons was the one game where, like, I feel like because I was a YouTuber, I got targeted a lot. Like, when I played solo, like, I didn't have a good time.
Yeah,
but
man,
it was also the one game where, like, when I hit, like, so, fuck. When I was playing Squadrons, I was in that one season where I hit.
Oh! Are you actually fucking joking me? That is bollocks!
I've never seen that before.
That's fucking great.
So hitting Galactic Ace in Squadrons is literally the most. It's the proudest moment of my gaming career by far.
Yeah.
Because it was such a small community who was Galactic Ace, and like, I don't know. It's just like I was at that was my peak gaming performance, where I felt like I was the top, like, I still wasn't top 1%, but I felt like I was top, like, you know, whatever percent.
Yeah, you found your muse, essentially.
Yeah, like in Halo, I hit Onyx, and I was like, okay, like, I still don't feel like I'm, you know, among the best. Like in Squadrons, I wasn't among the best, but I was like, you know, the best of the mediocre.
Weird, like I played with Scalp once or twice in Squadrons, but it wasn't until after.
You drank, Corey?
I don't fucking know, probably not. It wasn't until after, like Charlie's at fucking Peach's Castle, he's done. It wasn't until he was on like the podcast and stuff that I talked to him, so I don't associate him with Squadrons as much, even though obviously that's what he's coming in from.
Look, all I'm saying is when we release that, like, Charlie can I have a heal meme, when I launched that video live and it was doing numbers, in my head I was like, this is it. We found our apex. We found our muse. We found our game. And I knew it was never gonna be a solid game for us. So I just thought to myself, I'm just gonna enjoy it while it lasts. And it was so short, man. I wish it was just at least a month longer. Like it's so weird, right? I can't believe I'm making this resemblance here, but it's like a family death. You know when like somebody in your family really important dies and everyone comes together, right? It's the polar opposite of that. Something really important comes into the community and everyone just comes together and it all works for everyone. It works for Star Wars Explained. It works for Bombastic. It works for everyone that's involved. And everyone is just like super communicative, talking to one another, like wanting to play games with one another in this particular game. And it's just like, this is the dream, you know? And then it all went away so fucking quickly. Star Wars Explained stopped playing it. Bombastic stopped playing it. A Battlefront 2 update stopped playing it. Like, everyone stopped using that game. And it was just so sad, man.
Well, Alex even had, what was it called? Com Chatter? Where he did some, like, decently big name interviews playing Squadrons.
Yeah, no, he did. I
But, like, if you
remember
think about
too,
how long it
like
lasted. It was like 4 months, really. By the end of January, it was kind of.
I feel like we got kind of a good, yeah. I don't know.
It was kind of dead for a while. You were already planning Twin Suns tournament, and that was kind of like the last boost gasp.
That's what I love about Twin Suns tournament. It was such a good like finale to like the what we did. Like, and people like really loved it, and our production quality was so good, and like we got all the big names in it. Even like Avenger 1, like that was he quit after that tournament.
It was just.
And we didn't even get the juicy gossip or the juicy drama from the squadron scene until afterwards when Scalp and Avenger 1 or Scalp talked about Avenger 1 on the X2 podcast.
That being said, I genuinely believe we'll find our next step with Eckhart's Ladder, Corey Losers, and X2 at least in the next 12 to 24 months, because
Squadrons never did well for me. Like, I didn't put enough into it. I didn't really think I wanted to put as much into it.
X2 was at least like 8 months before the game released.
Yeah,
we were,
you
like,
guys put
covering
in
it.
so much work to it, and it really fucking took off for you. But I didn't, and I didn't really have the
Man, remember that first Squadron stream? It got like 3,000.
4,000.
4,000 concurrent, mate. It was
Yeah.
4,000.
And we
I got kind of screwed on release night, and then I just never had the mental capacity to get back into it from that.
yeah,
Mate,
you got fucked. Your game just didn't work.
we got 1,000 concurrent on Squadrons news. Like when we were watching the game awards and they announced Star Wars Squadrons campaign, we got 1,000 concurrent on that. Do you remember?
No, yeah, I remember.
Man, that was like people, because that game, nobody was expecting how good it was going to be. That's why I think like when Jedi Fallen Order 2, or when that starts leaking, I'm going to have my dick and balls all over that shit. All over it.
I got to play Fallen Order 1 early, like really early, and I gotta say, I didn't think it would be as popular as it was.
People love the story, man. People love being told a good offset Star Wars story. It was a brilliant. It was, yeah. Can I? I know we're done with Mario Kart. Can I try to get you guys to play Ultimate Chicken Horse
Tonight?
right now? I can get you in crossplay right now.
Try. What do you think, Corey?
Are you on Steam?
Sure,
Who's online on Steam?
I am.
Corey loses. Right. If I play local. Don't quit Mario Kart just in case. Remote play together.
I mentally already have.
I've invited you, Corey. I'm just gonna see just in case. Did you get the invite?
Yeah, I clicked on it.
Sick. Yep, your controller too. Try to press A. Or something,
Sick.
wherever your controller is.
Yeah, I
Yep, there you go. There you go. So you
I get an
pick a
invite?
character. Are you online?
Maybe not.
You're invisible.
Can I quit Mario now?
Yeah, you can quit Mario.
Okay, I won. GG.
Yeah, fucking 10 points ahead. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you, man. 1v1 is where I can handle you, but I'm always in second place. I can't. In 3-man. I invited you on Figmajiggy. Let me know if that's gone through.
I'm trying to join. It's not letting me click it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. It's saying you're playing the game. Whether or not it's accepted.
Well, it's loading.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
So I remember that time we were playing VR chat, and I came into you. You were fighting with a dude online.
We need to do that more. We need to actually get in like verbal arguments with people. You're player free. Can you pick someone? Press A and just try to move around. Oh my god, it actually worked. Okay, here we go.
It's kind of low. It's kind of input is temporarily disabled.
Yeah,
This is busy.
Bear with me. I'm just trying to get the game changed to Hang on. Wait, how do I get it working for? No. Right, let's just do display capture. Fuck it.